Hello. Hello, I am here. And I should be all ready to go. It says there's an ad currently in progress, so some people may not hear me. Sucks for you. I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready enough. Alright, let me switch on over. Hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is Milad Solari, and today we are going to be playing some more of our D&D campaign, Ballads of a Lost Empire, episode 34, The Alhoon's Bargain. It's been a minute. We took a break last week, so this is actually our first session in the new year, so that's neat. Also, everyone's gonna be here tonight. Kyle too. I'm gonna have to redo the overlay, but other than that, that's fine. And I think everyone's already in the call, so I would be able to go right in. But yeah. Also before we start, Wilson, our DM, gave us some stickers that I put on my Hydro Flask. So I have one for Dungeon Master, because I'm going to be DMing a group soon. Off stream, I have this one down here, which is like a first edition cover sticker. And I didn't have any other room, but I also got this this null sticker. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in with the boys. All right.
And then the first half, and then Home Alone 2, and then the
Home
second
Alone
half.
1. Home Alone 1 is 20 minutes shorter than the second one. What are they adding?
Hello, boys.
Donald
I'm here.
Trump.
I guess it's a more complex setup.
Hello. Stream has begun, boys.
Nice.
I saw the Spider-Man movie yesterday.
Oh, how was it?
It was like a pretty good out of 10.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I thought there was I thought it was like mostly good. I thought the emotional beats landed much better than the most Marvel movies.
So I went in expecting Space Jam.
Oh.
And then it like tried to be a real movie sometimes. So I was like, oh, okay, sure.
I think it
Not
looked
bad.
it looked better than most Marvel movies for like some of the set pieces.
The parts that aren't.
Yeah, I think like the main moments.
So it looked like
are
it's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But like everything in
The
between
parts
is like
that aren't
not
like, so I don't know if you guys know this, but like the directors don't like do most of the action scenes in
Yes.
Marvel movies.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
They like have the
That makes
effects
sense.
teams
Yes,
that's
and
run
they
action scenes
Yeah,
before
and they-
the directors are even hired and like
Yes.
on board.
yeah,
That's
action
really
scenes
weird.
are made first.
Yeah,
That's
which is
why
why.
That's
which is
why they
they're
all
like.
look fucking terrible.
That's why they look bad, and also why like so many of them just feel like
The
the
exact
setup
same.
into them is so weird and
Yes.
like haphazard. You're like, should there be an action scene here? Whatever. Our CGI team like made one, so we'll throw it in.
Yeah,
But-
I thought the Doctor Strange mirror universe scene
That
was
good.
Yeah.
it looked good. It's
And I thought-
it's been 3
No,
weeks.
I don't care, but the internet does.
Yeah.
Well,
No. I
Bing
would say,
bong, fuck
If you
up.
cared,
think,
you've probably seen it
um,
already.
True.
I think
Oh.
that,
Which movie?
No,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think that the bits that aren't the action scenes look pretty good. There's like a single take sequence right where is this a spoiler? It wasn't the last one when he like gets his identity revealed and like heads back to his house.
Yeah.
Like a long take scene that was cool. There's like a split screen video call between Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Mm-hmm.
That was neat.
Yeah.
There's like a certain scene with a spider sense where they used like an action cam stabilized on his face.
Oh,
yeah,
when
I know
Like
which
a
one.
zoom
Yeah.
thing that was neat. Like there were cool filmmaking choices, but whenever it like goes into an action scene, it felt like, okay, here we go. It's the pre-visualized team taking over.
Mm.
Yeah. The set pieces I thought were good. I thought the Ned portal stuff was like done really poorly because the portals worked literally only as
Okay.
as a way to move the plot forward and for
Here's
no
my
other
thing.
purpose.
Here's my thing. I think like a lot of the emotional beats actually work very well, surprisingly. I think some of the multiverse stuff, I won't get into specific spoilers, but I think some of it works really well. Some of it is like really thrown in. I think the plot is actually terrible. Like it's actually awful if you stop to think about literally any part of it for
Yeah.
more than a second.
I think Doctor
It's
Strange.
genuinely
The
terrible
entire
written.
setup is unnecessarily convoluted, and I don't
Oh.
think it's like Doctor Strange is like, oh, I messed up this spell because
Let's not
he
try
was-
again. We just can't do it. Actually,
and he just because a
Really?
person is talking. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange has done like spells like in combat.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
And he
it's,
also-
a
fucking
bigger, it's a
rockets
bigger
shot
spell.
at him.
It's a bigger spell. To be fair, it's a pretty major
Yeah.
spell.
He also got stuck in the mirror dimension for like the whole movie, which is
That
I like to
support.
imagine he was
That
just
I
tied
support.
up
That was
like
funny.
in the mirror dimension for the whole
Alright.
movie.
Real quick, whoever wants their camera on, please turn them on now. Because I'm
my
gonna
thing keeps
just
crashing, so I'm gonna keep it up.
You're gonna keep it off. All right.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Kyle is actually already perfect. His
Okay.
camera-
As always.
As always, true.
As-
Yeah, I was
Alright.
literally gonna say that.
I see how it is. All right. Move this out. We can start
Oh,
doing
fuck,
Should we
my
tell
arm
Kyle what
hurts.
happened?
Yeah, let's
No.
do the long recap.
Nah, don't worry about it.
The ship is called Society, but like the SpongeBob meme where it's capital and lowercase letters.
That's true. We did name
That's
the
the name of the
ship.
ship. That's the name of the ship.
And then the dinghy's name is bottom text.
No, it's balls even.
No, we changed it. to
No, we
bottom.
changed
How
it.
far?
Alright.
What happened? How long has it been, Kyle? What happened last time?
It was
You-
before we
God.
did that fight that we all hated.
Yes.
We were on
boss
like
fight.
water.
Ah,
I
that's
think
right.
I made
Yeah. I forget
the
how to-
tent underwater, the hut.
That's right.
Yeah, the hut. We
yeah.
got sucked
Yeah.
out.
We did a fight.
Yeah, so
It was
like-
terrible.
Almost died
Mhm.
multiple times.
Yeah,
so
Crete
you
did
guys-
die.
I did die. I actually fully died.
Yeah.
But I was brought back because magic.
All of us
And
should have fully
we-
died.
Yes, you all should have died.
We came back.
It's
There was
fine.
there's like an island that we need to go to, so we got ourselves a ship. Then we went on the island. Then we snuck around for a bit. Now there's a mind flayer who wants something.
And
He's
we
a
want
he's
Crete.
Who
a,
wants
a
something? Who wants
necromancer
something?
mind flayer.
Yes.
And the DM said the word mininiple.
Yeah,
That was a while
that was
ago.
a while ago, but
No, that was
definitely at some point.
That was
Don't
before
bring
the
it.
last time he's been here.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It still happened.
Minute,
Don't worry
minute
about it.
nipple.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Good.
Don't
Like
worry
a
about it.
significantly smaller than
Yeah.
average nipple.
Can we
No.
stop?
No, like a minotaur.
Can't we
Not-
focus?
No. No, we can't.
Is that good enough?
Why would we start now?
That's so true. Why the fuck would we start now?
Did you level up, Kyle?
Oh shit, no, it didn't.
Here,
Uh,
do you want me to
Yeah,
just
that's
do
it.
it?
Talking.
Sure.
You get like a feat now, don't you?
No, he gets all ASI.
Didn't I lose my feet?
No, you're just.
Oh. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that should be the first thing that happens, and then the mind flayer has to make a sanity check.
That would be pretty funny.
And if he fails, then we have to just go directly into the combat.
True.
Wait, why would we be punished for him failing a sanity check?
Because he would
Yeah.
attack us.
I guess.
We just
What-
send
what do
him
you-
while
I
we're in
mean-
the combat.
What if, like, wouldn't he be scared of us? Maybe we should make, like, an intimidation check.
You should do a con check because the moment you come out, I'm gonna shove a treat down your throat.
Hello.
Just so you won't survive. Not in a threatening way, but
Not in a
not
threatening
in
way.
a threatening way. I'm
Non-
giving you
what if
10
I don't
hit points.
consent? What if I don't
Uh,
consent?
Then you don't get 3 temp hit points.
What if I'm not hungry?
How long
You
were
were
you?
feet.
How long were you
Is
legs?
it like this?
How long was I legs
Well,
for?
he could have eaten in the other dimension. We don't know.
At the
That's right.
Travis Scott
In
concert?
the Astral World
You think they have
dimension.
food there?
Concert, yeah.
The Astral World dimension.
Yeah,
Is that what we're
Yeah,
calling
the
it?
Astral World dimension.
Yeah,
Is it still too soon? I'm sorry.
yes,
Probably.
definitely.
Yeah, my bad.
probably.
Maybe
Okay.
he had one of those Fire Festival cheese sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah, we'll call it the Fire Festival Dimension.
All right, that's
Yeah.
maybe better.
All right,
Definitely.
you're leveled up,
That-
Kyle.
That's better, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
always
too
died at
soon.
Fire
Also,
Festival, right?
there's no reason to feel sympathetic about anyone in Fire Festival.
True.
That's
true.
All right.
Yeah, no one died, right?
Oh, also,
No one died. No.
on
And also, we're all like rich idiots.
in Roll20, so in addition to the recap, Matt Colville posted a video that's gonna go down as a classic, where
sick.
he
Wait, that's Ricky. You're putting on the overlay. You're putting Ricky on me.
That's Ricky's. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
yes.
I'm Penchy right now, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I was like, who the fuck is this? It's so small.
Yeah,
So,
I'm Penchy right now.
Each of
Oh,
you
I'm stupid.
should look into your journal tab, and you guys each have based on your personal goals, you have a goal and a reward placed in it. So essentially, once you are able to accomplish the thing listed in the goal, you get the listed reward. And this is just an easy way of keeping tabs on your personal quests and having them be a direct, a more like understandable thing that you are attempting to accomplish. And yeah, if you have any, do you have any questions about those? They should be pretty much.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It's about like how it works. Do I have to like stab them? And do I have to kill them? I'm assuming I have to kill them.
Yes, for yours, it's kill them with the sword.
So Eldritch Blast does not count.
I think Eldritch Blast will count because you're using the sword
Okay.
as a focus.
Should
We take those.
If you would like to read them to each other or not, it's
Sure.
fine either way.
Yeah. I'll
Some of them aren't really. Some of them don't make that much. Yours doesn't make that much sense, Milad.
Yeah, it's an interesting reward, but I'm not quite sure what that is.
Where would
I'm not
they
sure what I'm
be?
looking
We're
for.
allowed to share.
They're
what
on
we
your
have?
journal tab. They should be. They're a handout in the journal tab.
Yeah.
It should say. It should be called goal card.
Yeah.
All of you have one except for Kyle because
Yep,
Kyle's not real.
Mine's pretty clear.
Kyle is
Kyle's
legs.
not real.
Gold
That's
become
true.
not legs.
Reward.
Be not
Reward,
legs.
no longer legs.
Self-explanatory.
Luckily, I figured out a quicker way to do this thing.
Business.
So
All right.
we
mine's
could do
pretty
those. Oh, I was gonna say we could do those questions if you have them.
Oh yes. I haven't rolled them, but I'll roll them right now. This is the website just changed. Very cool.
Oh,
How about each of you roll me a d100? That's fun. So that you guys get your own question.
oh, can I do my rolls for Andy?
Nice.
Nice.
Sure.
On this
Yeah,
Alright.
I rolled
island.
5d100.
Yeah, I roll 5.
Okay.
None of them, and they don't equal. Okay, yeah, I don't get Andy. I'm pissed.
Okay. So
On an island.
My dog doesn't appear on this island. That's bullshit.
Nah.
Actually,
This
it's
island is,
actually-
like incredibly difficult to get to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
Oh.
He like fashions his own raft.
stupid.
All right.
Did you say
I'm just gonna
fascism, his own raft? Did
What?
you say fascism, his own raft?
fashion.
Fashions.
Oh.
He's Andy's fascist dog.
No.
Yeah, and
I
he's,
allow it.
he's
Oh,
like
you
the
just-
end of the King's Man.
My mom asked me to go see
No,
that tomorrow.
never mention
Oh.
that here, Rick.
Never.
I'm banning
Man.
that. I'm banning
Never
that.
again.
Okay.
Never
All
again,
right. All right.
truly.
So.
I will IRL word ban King's Man if needed.
All right. Add it
That's
to the
valid.
banned words list. Let's go.
Yeah, like actually add
Like,
that to the bad words.
that's
I feel
actually-
Kyle don't know
okay,
what's happening.
I feel like we should. No, I told him. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
did?
we
Oh,
should
no.
discuss this once
What?
to put it
Everybody's
to
fixed.
sleep forever. Because
No.
I feel
No,
like
we
Or
should
we
never
could just
discuss it.
never
Maybe-
discuss
yeah,
it.
not right now.
Yeah.
Wait, did you go see Kingsman?
No.
I saw
okay.
It
Oh wait,
Was it
Spears is
terrible?
nowhere, does he?
No,
Oh,
I
gee.
don't.
Oh no.
We're
I
definitely
will
not
talk
talking
about
about
it.
this now.
At
Yeah.
the end, okay.
No, we're not going to
At
talk
the
about it. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. I'm
At the
done.
end.
I'm done with the
Actually,
King's
never.
Man.
I think we should talk about it.
No,
At the end.
Kyle,
Don't
you can
do
shut
it.
up.
Mm.
Um, Crete.
Yeah.
Who in the party would your character prioritize rescuing in dire circumstances?
Ooh.
It's a spicy one.
That is a spicy one. I think
Spicy.
Crete is assuming that Henry isn't legs. Either prioritize him because he's kind of the kid. So Crete would feel
Nice.
guilty if the kid died. But in a
We take
situation, yeah, we do take those. You're lucky. But in a situation where Henry is legs and not really in the fight or in danger, I think he would prioritize Timothy. He'd be the one to kind of help us get out of a pinch. Also, he's probably the more squishier one.
Glacier.
All right. Petra, what is your character's sexuality / relationship with sex? You rolled a 69 after all.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair question.
Fantastic.
I don't know. Petra's kind of a beta, so he doesn't have like a relationship with sex, unless you count squids. And
What?
What?
Sorry.
he was on a planet of squid people for like how long? Like come
I
on.
didn't realize they were all squid people.
They weren't all squid people.
just
Okay, we're gonna
focusing
just
on
move
the
to
fish.
that. Like that
But how
never
long were you
happened.
on this planet with normal people?
Don't worry
Oh,
about
Or
it.
seafoam
Yeah, but he-
people?
yeah, but he
You said
wasn't-
that
He
like
wasn't
some
the
other
ocean
time
master.
was why you guys
Yeah,
were
he
with
wasn't
them.
the
I
ocean
do that
master.
was covered.
Yeah,
The
he
ocean
wasn't the
Without
master's
ocean
tentacles.
getting
master.
that.
The ocean
the
master
ocean
part
master's
is like the
getting
most
that.
important part.
Pussy.
Oh god.
What the
Okay.
fuck did you
Oh,
That's
just
the word,
say?
man. That's
Pussy?
we
What?
already two words there.
This is already paid. Oh,
Put that on the
ocean
banned
master.
list.
Yep, where's my
Banned words.
I'm
words
definitely
list?
marking that.
Pussy.
Oh, monster way to give.
All right, Kyle.
What?
So adding on to the banned words list, we have
King's man and
King's-
pussy.
King's Man.
I feel like it should be any like bastardization of pussy.
Pussy.
Is there an
the
I?
Russie, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Wagon is still on the table.
No,
Pussy's
not.
Wagon is banned.
Wagon is hard banned.
Wasi.
Wagon-
Wagon is
words.
so banned
Well,
that
good
every time
see.
Wilson says wagon, he like
ban-
cringes, I feel.
You can't ban the wagon, it's too big.
You just said it twice.
Yeah, but this is discussion.
Banned words are currently Wagon,
What about-
Catholics, That's Odd, 8, Do you
Catholics.
feel pregnant? Anything Kyle says, anything from Cats, Kyle playing drums, King's Man, and Squissy.
What about
Wait, you
wagon?
banned the phrase Kyle
Wagon.
playing drums?
Just
We-
Kyle. I don't know what I don't remember what the context
You
of
were
that
playing-
was.
You were playing
you
while
were
we were
playing
playing.
What
That's
is-
right.
What about, what
I do remember
about
this.
guys? Okay, what
I-
about Wagussy, which is wagon?
Yeah, that's about right.
That's
All
valid.
right, I am now the DM. So
So the
What
negotiation.
happens?
According to the
Uh,
overlay, Kyle's
guys
the new
just
DM.
fucking-
Yeah.
The new
Yeah,
DM?
we'll
Kyle's
see.
Yeah.
the DM. Kyle's the DM. What happens? Kyle.
Petra, give me an attack roll.
What happens with the
Right.
Wagussy?
Alright.
Why?
An attack roll.
Good.
Yeah,
Why? I
13.
all right, that's enough. Yeah, you killed a mind flayer.
I'm this is what losing sanity in real life feels
This is
like.
what rolling a 69 is like.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so
You know, that's
Wait.
literally my
Reality-
fault, but like, it's not like I could control it.
Wait.
I rolled a dice, but
Oh,
yeah,
go
he's
back.
like,
yeah, but you did it for the squid thing.
yeah,
Should roll differently.
yeah.
Yes.
whatever.
All right.
You
Timothy.
should have punched that roll, quite frankly.
We yeah,
Describe
you're right.
how your character feels about the party's current situation, objective, etc.
Did we explain
he's
that
just-
yet?
Timothy's just kind of along for the ride a little bit. You know, he's got kind of his own deal with the Everhorn going at the moment. So as long as it's not holding him back from that, he's down for whatever. If they want to, you know, genocide some kids later, that's fine too.
Cool.
Genocide children in general.
Only I get to exploit the poor.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh wait, Samir. He ran away right as I got to his question. All right, Spanky. Does your character care about how they're perceived by others? How do they change themselves to fit in with other people?
Being called Spanky.
Yeah. Well, I don't change anything because that's my name. It's the other people that have to change. They're gonna start calling me Spanky. That's all I have to say about that.
All right. Well, we're gonna wait for Samir to come back because his question is not very long.
That's fair. Did we finish recapping everything?
So yeah, you went to this island called the Black Mountain Isle in search of because Crete had a vision of a giant when he was dead.
Yeah.
Who told him to show up at the island, basically. And now you have arrived on the island, discovered that there were some sunken ships that seem to have been sunk intentionally and also contained undead. The party got into a conflict with a group of ghouls and a bodak.
Ghouls.
Ghouls? The undead, you know.
I'm back, sorry.
And Lieutenant Zach, is there any particular weapon, item, etc. that your character longs to find?
Ooh. A weapon item. I feel like a item, yeah. I feel like because of my pirate background, an enchanted cannon would be really cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Okay.
A cannon that shoots both cannonballs and the people that you put into it.
True. Yes.
Nice. Okay. And then, so yeah, you guys tracked this. You discovered that the ghouls that you had fought had their brains removed. Similar in the way that you had seen thralls back in the Astral Sea. Upon further investigation, you tracked a couple of ghouls back to a tower that seemed to have been built by and for giants, but was currently guarded by more ghouls.
Hang on, I'm turning on my candle.
Using some fancy magic, you guys
Lighting
teleported
your
up.
Candle.
What?
You mean lighting your
He
candle?
always says turn on the candle.
Yeah, I turned it on. What's wrong?
No, you didn't. You didn't turn it on. There's no switch. You're
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But
He's arousing it.
You don't turn on a campfire.
I mean,
I just turned it on.
No, you.
In a way.
No, that's not.
Don't worry about it.
Sidetracked. Let's move on.
So yeah, you guys dimension doored up to the third floor of the tower, I believe. And after dealing with a trapped door, busted into a room in which you found a solitary undead mind flayer. And these should all be on this. Those should not be there right now because they are not there right now. I just had them out. And so yeah,
A little bit of 8 shadowing.
sure. And so yeah, the mind flayer. As we open the session, the mind flayer turns to you, and you guys would be on this side of the tower. You guys were on the east side of the island, or yeah, the east side of the island. So you guys would approach this tower from the east. You can feel free to disregard the most of the stuff in the rooms because A, you wouldn't know it's there. Also, this isn't representative of what's in the rooms. I thought the map looked cool. And so
That's a valid reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys. I described the scene as having being full of mostly experiments, including humanoids. And then, oh my goodness, Kyle!
What?
That was an attack on my person right there.
Yeah,
I
heard.
didn't
Am I being
even.
loud?
I
You
literally
blew into
didn't
the
even
mic.
have to know.
There was like a crackle in your.
This is the one thing I didn't. This is one of the things I didn't miss about Kyle. Is
Maybe it's
that
because I left.
his cursed sound.
Yeah, probably.
And
Um,
Intermission.
Ah,
Mhm.
there was a slight
Oh, yeah.
whistle there, and it hurt my ear.
Okay, sorry. Switch things up.
I thought I switched things up.
So yes, the where did it go? It is a glass it's a large crystal cube with a fist-sized container made out of silver, emerald, and amethyst.
Check.
Above it.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh.
That's fine.
Cool. So yes, the mind flayer turns to you, and you hear all of you in your mind. You could have just knocked.
Hold that thought. And as I feel Henry like rustling on my back to come back out, I ready the treat. So when he pops out, I immediately like shove it down his throat so he gets the 3 temp hit points.
Like the GIF and Ballads.
From the what?
Look at the Ballads channel.
Oh no.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah, I do that. I fucking do that. Yeah, it's the King
Right down
Kong
his-
and Godzilla shoving the tree down his throat.
Do you have 3 temp hit points? Is that correct?
Yeah, everybody should have 3 because we ate before we came up.
That's
But
correct.
I'm currently out of treats, so
Okay.
don't expect more.
So yeah,
Like, you were saying.
did he just?
Yeah,
Yep.
don't question it right now. We don't fully understand it either.
Hey,
Yeah,
Spanky. How's it going?
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
Henry, my boy.
Uh,
How are you?
So
So-
have you come? What have you come for? He just kind of seems to go mostly just back to his like whatever task he was working on. There's like it's a pretty stereotypical like mad scientist lab. He's kind of like got a mage pan that looks like a little squid that goes around
I
and is
love
like
it.
helping pour his
Wow.
things.
Aw.
In vogue. Let's see. All right, Crete. That's all you, bud.
Me? Okay, that's fair. I've come searching for a giantess on the island. I've been called here. But on the way in, we noticed some sunk ships and a high power of necromancy coming from this building. What is happening here?
And he, like turns back to you, and you can just see he's like obviously undead and magical.
Mhm.
And
I just thought I'd ask.
I'm an Alhoon. It's kind of what we do. Please, if you would, are you here to kill me or not?
Well,
Depends.
That depends.
Are you evil? And don't give me a whole, well, that depends on your perspective kind of thing. Are you killing people for shits and giggles?
Would you kill innocent lizard folk?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Yeah.
If they didn't attack you, would you walk behind their hut and and murder them? I consume only what I need to maintain my level of intelligence, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
You are from my realm. You two, and you see 2 of his little tentacles point, one at Lieutenant Zach and one at Timothy.
Yeah.
And I am an ocean
Ah.
master. That these are things we all know. Can you tell us something new?
I was also a very popular gladiator. You might have heard of me. I'm Crete,
I
Iowa.
have been on this realm for 200 years.
Oh, never mind.
Been
Yeah, I knew plenty of your kind back home.
Yeah, you got any?
What do you
thrall
mean, your
marines?
kind?
People. That's not racist. That's not racist. You're literally a different species than me.
That's what they all say.
Is it? That doesn't make sense. It does here.
Nice.
So he kind of
That's
just
my
goes.
point.
He I have been trapped here for 200 years. I have been unable to find a tuning fork to transport myself back. I believe that I was brought here in a battle with a creature called a Morkoth. Are you familiar with them?
Are
If you
we
want-
familiar with them?
If you want to make a Arcana check or History check.
I'll make a history check.
Nope.
I shall make.
I make an Arcana check.
Oh, they're the same. I'll make
one.
the history.
Hey.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ow.
Not very good. Well, you guys don't have very good rolls.
Fuck.
So everyone
what
except
about the owl? What about the owl? What about
What
Mhm.
about Donda the
He rolled
Elf?
a-
Yeah,
he rolled
Donda
an
the Elf.
18.
Yeah, Dawn to the Alp.
roll. Do you want to roll for Dawn to the Album?
Yeah.
Donda the owl.
What?
They'll
What?
know, but we won't
You-
be able to understand them.
Do you remember the baby Kyle? We renamed him to Donda the Album.
Oh shit, that's genius.
Because the baby's
amazing.
canceled.
Yeah,
Right.
Kanye is
Okay.
famously unproblematic.
Yeah, true.
What is it? Intelligence check?
Yeah,
I
just
thought-
doing.
I thought the gay community
Yeah.
forgave.
Yeah, better than most of
No,
us.
wait, sorry, what? What did you say?
I
Kyle?
thought the gay community forgave the baby.
Oh,
I could have sworn I read that somewhere.
What does that mean?
Collectively.
Is there like a rapper named the gay community who was like, yeah, the baby's cool.
The one.
It's like the gay
I just-
community.
I just a headline that said the gay community forgives the baby.
The gay community.
The gay,
Okay. So
the gay, the
I hate it. Dawn to the Album
the gay forgives the baby.
kind of nods like they understand kind of what's happening. And Spanky, you would have a vague familiarity with this creature. It is a kind of a squid-like organism that famously collects. It's famously like a hoarder and a collector that travels through different planes, just getting things, basically. In addition, I'll say with an 18, you would be familiar with the fact that they tend to have a what's it called? Like when they are on the material plane, they have been known to take residence on islands, and to, as part of their collection, keep any people who arrive on the island from leaving.
Okay.
And
That's
so,
cool.
essentially, what the Mind Flayer is trying to explain, that I explained poorly, is that he was brought here with the Morkoth,
Yes.
and that they have been unable to return back to their home.
Does it look like him being undead is self-done so he could, I don't know, survive? I'm gonna ask him, why are you undead? Did you cast this on yourself? Did somebody do it to
Crete.
you?
Crete, you can't just ask someone
I
that.
gotta. I guess I am technically asking them how they died, which could be traumatic. But I
Who gives a
mean,
shit? It's a mind flare. They
Yeah.
eat brains.
also a good point.
We do in fact eat brains.
And there
yes.
are a bunch of ghouls,
their, like,
deadly
gig.
ghouls. Yeah, tell
Yeah,
us.
so-
Well, how'd you become an undead? I'm more stern about it.
How'd you die?
You seem not to know much about my people, so I will enlighten you. And you're hearing this all in your heads. Mind flayers tend away from arcane magic. It is not something that many in my kind pursue. However, I chose the path of arcane magic and left my hive mind I traveled through the Astral Sea on a long and lonesome voyage, searching for more secrets to add to my knowledge. And then I discovered the secret to becoming what is called an Alhoon, which is essentially I am not exactly what you would call a lich, but fairly similar.
Like a proto-lich.
It is more complicated than that.
Like a mind
Pseudo-lich?
flare.
Pseudo-lich?
Ooh, that's a good.
Sure, pseudo-lich. The ritual is, from my understanding of the lich rituals of humanoids.
The literals.
Yes.
The
There are multiple types of lich rituals. There are those rituals, if you insist.
We insist.
Those
We do.
of arcane casters, those of natural casters.
What of natural casters?
There are lich rituals for natural casters.
Yeah.
Rituals.
Thank you.
You must.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to become this Alhoon then?
And also, is part of the ritual being the 7th Vice President of the United States,
What?
such as
John C.
such as John C. Alhoon.
Oh wow.
All right, I need you to roll initiative.
He pulls out the gun. Damn it! Not again.
God forgive me. I gotta go back to the old me.
God forgive me for I'm about to sin. That stupid fucking Bugs Bunny meme.
I hate it. I hate it. Okay. So I became a lich because I wanted to return home, and I was trapped on this island, and that damn selfish Morkoth won't share his treasure, not even to return us home.
What if?
Can
Sorry,
I do an
what's the
insight
treasure?
check?
Sure.
I just want to see if what he said so far seems true.
Sure.
Just
I'm
because I
gonna
feel
roll-
like traditionally undead or lich kind of stuff is not
And
great.
mind flares.
11. Okay.
Muck fine flares.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to be honestly. They have a you detect like an honest dislike for the Morkoth, and it seems like a burning desire to return. Like it seems like the same kind of feuding energy that you would get from like it's like he refers to the Morkoth like Dinkelberg, like.
Ah, got it.
So
Mm.
they seem to have a long-standing, deep-seated hatred of each other.
Right.
I have a question for you, mind flare. What would you
Why?
do if you return to the astral dimension?
Well, I would probably continue the conflict with the Gith.
Ooh.
Oh. About that one.
How does
like
he
it.
feel about Zach with us right now?
I don't like that.
Well, are we? It's been 200 years since I've been home.
Oh, they're at peace. They came up with this group of slaves called thralls that are bred to eat their brains.
Yeah, they're literally the
Yeah.
food now for mind
Yeah.
flayers.
Yep.
It seems I have much to learn.
They taste alright.
Yeah,
No,
they're pretty
wait,
good.
I think I liked their taste.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Huh?
Wait a
What?
minute.
Pretty
What?
solid.
Hmm.
A couple of us have tried it. In case you were wondering, because I'm assuming they made thralls, so I'm assuming you've never had a thrall before, so I'm giving you some insight.
I will have to see then, to see if my people will accept me back home.
Yes.
I'm sure they will.
Are you
Long
offering?
So yes, that's
What are you suggesting?
Is the what's the name of the monster? Can you put it in the chat?
It's
so I don't
called
forget?
a Morkoth.
That sounds like who was the leader that Sauron followed? Was that Morgoth?
Morgoth from the
Also,
Silmarillion.
the Alhoon's name is Muersk.
Wersk. I like it.
It's a little bit more when he says it. It's a little bit more like slimy sounding.
Wersk.
Yeah, but it's
Perfect pronunciation.
yes.
Yeah. So, is the Morkoth on
Any
this
relation to Maersk, the largest dry shipping container company in the United States?
In the what?
In the Astral United States.
Am I
In
gonna
the
have
Astral
to add
States.
to the banned words list anything Japanese says?
Look, you can't just name someone Muersk the Alhoon. Right?
He has a point. He
Yeah.
has a point.
What?
You have,
Why
to, you have to
not?
consider all maritime companies.
Because it sounds like Maersk and also like John C. Calhoun. These are low-hanging fruits.
It's the official name.
Is it actually?
It's not my
That's
fault.
funnier.
Yes, Alhoon is the real name.
Beyond Yalhoon.
So are you offering? Yes, the Morkoth is on the west side of the island. We tend to keep separate from each other.
How should we reach an arrangement then?
The folks, the what?
Like a separated married couple or
You
something?
both ended up in this fight on this island, and neither of you finished it. You just went, all right, fuck, this side's my island, this side's yours.
For
I guess
200
this is it.
years?
For 200 years?
Well, when you put it like that,
Like that.
Crete's veins are bulging right now, like.
neither of us is powerful enough to defeat the other in their lair. I will say it that way. And so it has become. We have tried in the past to assault the other's lair, but nothing came of it.
So it's like a Cold War.
Yes, there is a community of humanoids that lives in the center of the island, and we have reached an uneasy truce. They do not know who I am. They do not know what the Morkoth is, but they live on the island as part of his collection, more or less. They're not loyal to him, to be clear, but they are trapped.
You said humanoid. Does that mean the famous big humanoid, aka a giant?
I know not of this giant of which you speak. There are in the center, in the north, in the north of the.
It's probably sailors that came to the island that he collects.
On the
But
I'll just finish this and then you can ask the question. In the north of the island are the majority of the giant ruins on the island. I was not aware if any giants are alive. Those ruins are.
Is that a high place?
It is. So from your side view of the island, you would have been able to tell that it is. Yes, it is on. So there was like the mountain. I think I'll drag us onto this because it doesn't seem like we're gonna need the battle map. So you're like roughly here.
Right.
This is kind of where he's talking about.
Okay.
The giant ruins. So they'd be up on the central mountain, and then if you had to guess, you'd probably guess that the Morkoth's lair would be on this side of the island.
Okay.
So they would be. So, however, the giant ruins are guarded by massive golems. So it is quite dangerous to go there. However, if you seek answers about the giants, I would recommend you go there first.
That's helpful. Thank you.
One more question for you, Mind Flayer. There are many sunken ships outside of this island and around this island with undead on them. Are you responsible for this?
Well, that's a complicated question, but short answer, yes. Long answer, the sailors were trapped on the island already. They could not leave. And so they had no use for their ships, and no point in keeping them around. I looted them. We looted them for what could be taken from the ships was taken, and then the ships were sunk.
What do you mean they couldn't leave the island if they had ships?
Because they become part of the...
Under the influence of the Morkoth,
Yeah,
it
the
is
Morkoth.
impossible to leave the island.
Yeah, they become the
Mm.
Morkoth's guys.
In fact,
Okay.
I am surprised that you have not fallen under its spell quite yet, although you've only been here for a short time. Have you experienced the loss of an item yet?
I think one of us
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
It wasn't me
I
though.
did.
Crete. I thought it was Crete.
No,
That
I
was
don't.
me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
It was. Hang on. What's my inventory list?
So one of like your other
It came
instruments
back.
you didn't really.
It was my my liar's dice,
Yeah,
Ah.
that's right.
but I found them by a tree.
Yes,
Strange.
objects will disappear. I would recommend. There's not much of a way to prevent it. Those items will be found in the Morkoth's lair.
Well. I have my own goals here, but it seems no matter what, we won't be able to leave until the Morkoth has been dealt with. Is there... I know you've been fighting for a long time, but is there some sort of truce you two may come together? Or is this purely...
They have a truce currently, do they not?
Well,
Well-
it's basically a neither of them can kill each other, so they
Yeah.
It's
stop
like a
trying.
ceasefire.
They're both plotting. The impression you get is that they're
Oh.
both still plotting to beat the other, but that those plans will take a long time to accomplish.
Well,
So if we were to help you deal with this Morkoth, would you be willing to compensate us?
In what way?
I don't know. You are a powerful individual, are you not? Perhaps we deal with the Morkoth and we give you the tuning fork, and then you supply us with something that's reasonable
well,
in equivalency.
we have a boat, so we can at least get you off the island.
Whoa!
If I have the tuning fork, I
Yeah.
can leave by myself.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I have the spell necessary. I just do not have the component necessary.
Yes.
It is very difficult. It is a component that is impossible to create without one of its kind.
We don't have a tuning fork, do we? I'm saying as a player.
I don't think so.
think so.
Not one
No,
attuned.
no,
It would have to be
uh,
one. So basically, the way the spell works is that the tuning fork is attuned to a certain plane of existence.
Yeah.
So I think you might. There's a chance you guys had one for the material plane, or
Yeah,
we're
we
trying to
don't-
get one for the
yeah,
material
We
plane.
don't
but
have a tuning fork.
Are we
You
just
would have to
lying
get
to
this-
us?
We tried to get one from the material plane. We never actually
Yeah.
managed to get it. I don't think.
Yeah,
You
so
guys
we
Yeah,
could-
because we
said, like,
found a different way. Yeah.
So we can get. What I'm basically proposing is like we go and kill the Morkoth and get the tuning fork for this guy, but like,
Does
why would we do that? I want something out of that, you know.
Mm.
but did he say
He
the
does have-
Morkoth has the
No,
tuning
yeah,
fork?
but I'm not gonna give him the tuning fork for free.
No, I'm asking. Did he say
Yes.
the Morkoth had it? I
Yes,
didn't
he
hear it.
did.
Yes,
Okay,
and he
then.
did say the Morkoth had a bunch of stuff, but that
Yes.
just spoils a war.
Is there
His
some
200-year war.
I am a fairly accomplished spellcaster in the arcane arts.
Hmm.
Could
Perhaps-
you enchant something for us?
Perhaps it would take time. Is there something you had in mind? I do also have the ability to create spell scrolls, if that is something you would be interested in.
Well, think about this. What about a torch that never went out?
Oh, no. No.
This already
Okay,
exists.
okay. Think about this.
That is
What
a
if it
second
was
level
like?
spell.
What if it was like a carriage that was made out of metal, but there was a bunch of them in like a line? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This already exists. This existed
Ah.
200
No,
years ago on
No.
the
No,
train.
okay.
You're talking
Yes,
about
I'm
a
talking
train.
about train.
Yes.
Here.
Hey,
I have an
this-
elevator that is kind of like a train.
No, I want to.
This-
I'm talking train.
Is an escalator just a
dimension-
We talking straight
trade?
train.
This dimension is primed for railway travel.
True.
I don't understand what this has to do with the negotiations.
With
Valid.
you give us the ability.
Valid.
Could you give us the ability to create railway networks?
Yes.
Can you let us make trades? Is what we're asking this guy.
Yes.
Can you teach us how to
exactly.
make trades?
Yes, exactly.
Also, can you maybe like give us anything about like any information regarding the giants?
Or the
Yeah,
cult of
or,
Minos.
yeah, the cult of Minos.
Yeah.
I
Well, I assume we wouldn't know the cult of.
don't. I have not left this island. I can
Yeah.
share with you my archives on what we have discovered about the giant ruins. However, they are quite dangerous, as I said. Ordinary folks, they're these large, kind of metal creatures. They are some kind of golems that seem to ever guard this area, this region.
Okay.
And they seem to be particularly resistant to spells, if my memory serves.
Okay. I think Crete would personally prefer like help as payment. But obviously, however that help, whatever form that help comes in, he'll take. But if he can like get help going up to the ruins and like getting in or like fighting through or whatever,
Yeah, it doesn't
because
really
he's gonna
matter
have to
that-
go there
yeah.
at some point. But he's fine with
Hmm.
going to take care of Morkarth first.
Yeah, like
My-
Petra doesn't really care about what the reward is, but he just thinks that, like,
If you're good at
He's-
something, don't do it for free. Is that
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these are services being done
Yeah.
for this thing,
the- Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just saying Crete is
and
fine
like
with
this,
like
and like
help.
this is something that he strictly cannot do. So like he should really like give us some crazy shit. I think.
I can provide you with, like I said, spell components. I could cast spells for you.
Mm.
In theory, I could place a premium. I could place some of my thralls under your control
You have
temporarily.
thralls?
They are, well, thralls seem to have changed in definition. I define thralls as
Yeah.
those beings under my control, although it seems to have been a more formalized term since I left the Astral Sea.
like the literal term
Mhm.
thralls. Got it. Yeah.
Which was
Mhm.
200 years ago, correct?
Approximately, yes.
Thralls have only
Are
existed
you-
for 200 years.
Yes.
Less than 200 years. Interesting.
Yeah, it
Did
was
you ever hear
The
of
tragedy.
the Everhorn?
the Everhorn. I would have to check my research notes. I seem to recall it being an object of significance in your people's culture, no?
Yes, it certainly was.
Did we hear about this beforehand,
Yes,
or is this our
he's-
first time?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's
like us
talked-
as characters, not us
I
as
believe-
players.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
talked
we've
about
talked
it.
about it.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't be able to tell you. There might be. Is there a specific component you're searching for?
Yes. A wood, or type of tree rather, called Acacia.
Acacia. I could, in theory, cast a locate object spell. I don't have it prepared today, but I could cast it tomorrow
And
to
also,
see if there is one on the
I-
island.
Do you know where the nearest elephants are?
Well, I only know the plane of elephants, but
There's a plane of elephants.
I'm sorry, what?
do you
Like
not
a-
know the plane of elephants?
Like
Like-
a plane of existence, like a dimension of
Or
elements?
like
the
a
plane of
plains.
elephants. Well, elephants do live on the plains, but the plane of elephants.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all elephants.
Or like the wait,
It's
plains don't
not
exist.
all elephants, but
Mostly
mostly
elephants?
elephants. Yes.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Oddly, I am too.
I feel like that's not odd.
He's going
That's
to.
odd.
You see him kind of rummaging through. He like turns away from you and he starts rummaging through some boxes, and he pulls out a tuning fork that seems to be made out of ivory. The plane of elephants.
Wait, so you could go to the
So
cow plane instead of here, but you chose to stay here with the guy who's trying to kill you?
Well, the plane of elephants. I don't know if you know, but we mind flayers need to eat intelligent beings' brains to maintain our own intelligence. The only
Hey,
way.
elephants are very intelligent animals, buddy.
Yes, but not compared to a human. It cannot use tools. It cannot.
I don't think you've
Cast
met the same
spell.
humans we have.
That's fair.
Is he just eating his ghouls then whenever he gets hungry?
Ooh.
Do you want to ask? I mean,
Yeah, I want to ask, like, wait, then what is your food source? I'm assuming every once in a while when somebody comes by and dies, you eat them, but when no one's around, do you just eat your ghouls then?
well, you can tell he kind of is a little evasive about this. He's like, well, we have the people of this.
Are there any living people left on this island?
Yes, there are living people left on this island, a community of them. And I don't need to eat every day. Strictly, they, when they are dead or dying, they, on occasion, send a person to me so that I may, consume them. And I believe that they are convinced that I am some kind of god of death. But
Well, that could be worse. Can we?
Occasionally.
Do we?
What
can
about
you,
the
where
other
are these
time?
people?
they are in their village is called Casadras, the village in the trees, and it is in the center of the island, at the base of the mountain.
Okay, I think we can probably go to that either before or after we take out more costs. But yeah, back to what Petra was bringing up. You said occasionally. What about the other times?
Well, I can't say I'm proud of it, but when humans wander too far to the side of the island, sometimes they meet with an uncertain fate.
Right, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is a dangerous island after all. There are great cat-like beasts with multiple tails. There are large...
Quick question: can you theoretically make those animals?
The cat-like beasts with 3 tails?
Yes. Is there some sort of? Crete doesn't really know exactly how far his magic prowess goes, so he's like, could
No,
you summon Freak or something?
Summon... I'm not sure what you mean. I can manifest illusions, if that's what you're asking. Well, but I cannot summon these animals. My magic is... Any arcane casters in the party could attest that my magic is only goes up to 6th level, except for a few innate spells, including plane shift.
Okay. Can I do another insight check to see how honest he is about not wanting to eat these people, but he does just survive? And
Yeah, sure. You can roll insight.
or if he's just not, I ate because it's funny. Oh, Oh fuck me! Oh god! Oh fuck!
All
Oh,
of
no.
your
Oh,
your
no.
worst assumptions
Oh,
about
God.
him are
fuck.
you're certain they're true.
Oh fucking!
He's hunting these humans for fun, and
He's having
planning
sex
on
with them too. No.
and he's planning
Fuck.
on hunting you as soon as you leave. There are actually no humans alive on this island. You're certain of
So
it.
we gotta get him out of here.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna go to that town now to be sure, but I think he's like the sooner I get him out of here, the less people are going to die.
Just
So
Just
he
go
like
down to the town. Excuse me, is your god of death fucking y'all?
yeah.
Hello? I hate that.
Does he
I hate
literally skull fuck you?
that. Mm.
Now, yeah, so Crete kind of
Wow.
like sits there for a second, like, all right, let's get this over with. What can you give us in return?
Is there something in
else?
particular that you are in need of? I can, like I said, spell scrolls. I can I can scribe any that are up to 6th level that are wizard spells. I have some gold that I suppose I could spare. If you needed, it seems that you are in need of a trip to the Plain of Elephants, so we could perhaps supply that.
Well, I mean, that's not really like a requirement, but if you threw that in, that's a nice cherry on top.
No, I think it's a requirement.
I think
It might
is
become.
a
It might have
requirement.
became a requirement. I
I
take it back.
believe-
The Everhorn.
I believe that
Hmm.
if in fact you defeat the Morkoth, the reward will be significant in terms of the treasure gained from said Morkoth.
Do you have
Okay.
anything good for war? Like warfare?
I have some powerful spells that I could grant to you, but
What about an enchanted cannon?
an enchanted cannon. I suppose if I had the attunement forks for this realm and for the
Cannon weapon.
and for the realm, well, the astral realm,
Hmm.
I suppose I could bring back an enchanted cannon, although
Yes.
that would require a degree of trust that it seems we do not have yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yes, if
Uh,
you should be of need of anything.
Let's fully jot down the rewards and
Yeah,
services
can you
that we're
give
gonna
us
do.
a thing?
Ah, goal card. Yes, I can. I will do that. So goal card, or let's say Alhoon
Oh, my arm hurts.
West. So yeah, we do all players, and then so goal, kill Morkoth, and return tuning fork. And then reward. So, I mean, plane shift to the elephants, and let's just say 5 spell scrolls
Sure.
of 6th level or lower. If is that to the Plane of
Mhm.
Elephants, 5 spell scrolls of 6th level or lower, and then possibly
The plane shift spell scroll is not counted in that. That's its own thing.
so yeah, that's correct. The plane shift is his.
Well, what about the tree?
Locate object. That was a.
That would be one of the spell
That's not for
scrolls.
there. Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll share this with you. The Alhoon quest goal card.
Yeah.
You should have all. You should all. I'm gonna put it in the goal
Mhm.
cards. Thing for you.
Plane shift, 5 plane of elephants, 5 spell scrolls, possibly enchanted cannon. Okay.
Yes.
I am fine with these services if
I
my
feel like we
compatriots are.
should have an
Yeah.
aside and discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
we'll
agree.
You'll
discuss.
give us a moment, Mr. Alhoon.
Mr. N.
Mr. Jonathan C. Alhoon.
Yeah, okay, so, like, sure, why not? I'm open to this. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
the real question is, are we okay with sending this Mind Flayer back to the astral plane? Like, are we
I
okay with the moral repercussions of everything that's gonna happen with this guy? Like, are we...
I would.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hesitant. I would say.
I am
Because-
a little.
if we're gonna do all this stuff for him, are we gonna end up killing him after that? Is basically what I'm trying to say, which is like, at
Mm,
that point, why even bother? You know?
We can
Look.
suss him out afterwards. A bit more, or we can. I mean, after if we agree to this, I think he'll give us access to this whole place he has, so we can like search for stuff too, and
Look.
ask the village to see if things hold up.
I'll be honest. I don't care.
That's also true.
Hmm.
Is there any like? Wait, I don't even know what question I want to ask. Cool.
Like, do we know for sure he's gonna go back and start a conflict with the Gith?
Well, it sounded like it.
Oh, what
Yeah.
what- if we direct him towards one of the main Mind Flayer guys we met? They may be able to like help him back into like society, I guess.
Or
Society.
he might, you know, climb his way to the top of their ranks and wager war on the Gith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, what's another
I-
war for us? We'll go back and help.
We haven't finished our
No.
first one yet.
Okay.
You'll go back and help me.
Yeah. I don't want to have to deal with that. I think the best option currently would be to help this guy, kill the Morkoth, take the shit, come back to this guy, get payment, kill this guy, so he doesn't destroy the astral plane, and then go deal with the giants.
I agree.
Well, he has to go back and grab an enchanted cannon. So if we get
Whoa.
that, if we want that, we have to wait for him to come back.
Yeah, but
Do
is
we
that
need the
worth?
enchanted cannon?
Yeah, is that
right
worth?
away, though?
That's
Yeah.
depends.
Not right away.
Is that worth massive, widespread war across an entire plane?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
not
why
risk
not?
it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I think
No, we're playing.
You
I
plan on
think we
going back
need to-
anytime soon?
I mean,
Fuck
maybe.
it.
I am an Astral Master, you know.
yeah, Crete does believe this guy has fully eaten and fucked people. So yeah, we can kill him.
I think most of us have eaten fucked people, you know? Whatever.
But eaten the people you fucked, or fucked the people you've eaten.
No judgment here.
Wait, how
After
would the
you've
second
eaten.
one work?
You eat the brains.
Oh.
You know.
It's actually quite a simple procedure. You see, I
I
hold out my- I hold out my trunk and it's like one of those like drawstring.
Scroll.
Yeah, like scroll down.
We can ask if Morkoth is a sentient being. We can also ask what happened to him.
We
if
could
we hear-
also
Yeah.
we could also negotiate with Morkoth, sort of play both sides of the field.
Ah.
But I mean,
So
that's
let's
what
not
we're
be
already
too
doing,
rash.
isn't it?
Well, we don't know yet.
We haven't
Well,
talked to Morkoth could just
well-
straight up fight us when we get there.
What I'm... Oh, the Morkoth.
Oh,
yeah.
we
okay.
can't leave the island.
Well, the Morkoth
because
is a
of him.
monster. Yeah, so we have to kill the Morkoth no matter what.
Yeah, we probably gonna have to kill it.
Do we though? Maybe we don't.
Do we want to stay on the island forever?
You don't know if he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Come on, guys.
Mm.
Don't believe the first thing some guy tells you.
Yeah, this
Okay,
isn't
yeah.
our first rodeo.
It's a
That's not very
story
smart.
to consider.
So I think
Yeah,
that we go with,
Rashomon it up.
I think we go with the play that I was discussing. We go and suss out the Morkoth in the town, potentially kill the Morkoth, loot the shit, come back, kill this hoe, and then deal with giants.
Yes.
All right.
All in favor say aye.
I.
Aye. All
Sure.
opposed say nay.
The Mind Flayer says nay.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, fuck mind flayers. They're no better than Nazis. I don't think that's true,
Well,
but
Can I have who? Oh, actually, you guys have very good passive perception. You can see that the
21,
mind.
baby.
Yeah, the mind flayer seems to have been working a spell while you guys were doing that. Like facing away from you, working a spell. On
Could I
something.
do my magic awareness to see what spell he's doing? what
Yeah,
kind of
sure.
spell?
It'll tell you the school.
Yeah.
Can I do,
sure.
like, an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
Can Petra help him with the
16.
Arcana check?
16.
19 then.
Petra will
Um,
do some like oogly booglies over it.
you're using magic awareness, right, Crete?
Yeah.
I'll tell you first. You recognize that he is casting a divination spell.
Okay.
And Timothy,
All-time
you can
spray.
you can tell that he was casting detect thoughts.
Hey, pal. How's it going over there?
Yeah. You vibing?
I was just working on an experiment.
Yeah, you would cast and detect thoughts.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
You were definitely casting divination magic there, buddy. And I kind of trust my friend Timothy over you. I know he doesn't fucking eat people at the same time.
If you want our help, I'd suggest that you don't get in our heads.
Yeah.
Who was it that said trust but verify?
I don't know.
Wasn't it John C.
think-
Calhoun?
Calhoun? Yeah. I
No,
think so.
it was Donald Dagan.
Okay.
That's probably a Star Trek reference, isn't it?
No, it's Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Ronald
Damn.
Reagan.
Oh,
Did he actually say that?
Yes, that's an
That's
actual
funny.
Ronald Reagan quote. Trust but
That's
verify.
funny. Oh
Yeah,
my
and
god,
how-
Ronald Reagan.
How
Ronald
did
is
that-
in the sponsor of this stream. This
No.
TV show Smiling
No.
Friends.
And how did that work out for him?
True.
Second term presidency with late Alzheimer's.
trickled down.
Trickle
Trickle down
down.
to Alzheimer's.
What?
All right. Yeah, Crete's
If
fully
you're
on board
quoting,
with the
if you're
idea
quote-
now.
if you're quoting Ronald Reagan, you know you've gone wrong, pal.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Are you
Go
familiar
on.
with his handling of the AIDS crisis?
What handled the AIDS crisis?
Precisely.
Are you familiar with his selling of weapons to the Mujahideen fighters?
No, my only knowledge of Ronald Reagan is from the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Cedar Valley. It doesn't mention any of those things.
Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
No, that's literally impossible. Ronald Reagan did zero wrong things, according to the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. Here, look, jelly beans.
Ooh.
That's the precise methodology of the Ronald Reagan Presidential
Yeah,
Library.
seriously.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, Crete's fully on board for that idea, assuming he doesn't see him reading his thoughts anymore.
He seems to have dropped the spell.
So Crete's fully on board
Can
with
we
the idea now.
assume that he didn't find out what we were thinking?
I mean,
Or would we assume that he did?
I would say that you guys probably didn't notice him casting the spell until you were already in the midst of your conversation. So
Even with my 21 passive perception.
I would say that he's been kind of like working around just throughout the whole thing, your conversation as a whole. So I'd say you probably didn't recognize that he was specifically casting a detect thoughts spell until you were already in the midst of your conversation.
Can I?
So there's definitely a chance that he knows, because you guys were not purposely keeping your surface thoughts deceptive.
Yeah.
Does detect thoughts not have a verbal component? It does have a verbal component. 21 passive perception, really?
Well, I'd say,
wouldn't
well,
pick up
you
on it
know,
at all?
I mean, it's just from the fact that he was casting other spells while you were in the
Oh.
room. So it's not like he was
Okay,
just
I would have.
he was doing
I
other
didn't know he was casting other spells.
Okay, yeah, no,
You
I
would've
said
asked
that he
him
was
to knock it
casting
on
like
off
he was
while
like
we
casting
talked.
Mage Hand and like
Okay.
Detect Magic and
If I'd known he was casting other spells, I would have asked him to drop it while we talked.
Okay.
But okay.
never mind. I thought I mentioned that. And just so you know, you guys would know it's a very long spell. So
Fucking hell.
because you didn't feel any deeper probes, you guess that he probably only got your like surface thoughts.
Okay.
If he was to learn anything at all.
Okay, but we were talking about how we're probably gonna betray him after we.
So there is also there is a chance that he knows.
Um,
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
We insight check to see if he knows.
You
Could,
can
like,
certainly
ask him.
try. Sure.
See if
Yeah, I'll do an insight
like-
check.
What do you want to ask him? Do you know that we're
24.
trying to kill you?
24.
24. Oh my, I'm gonna
Well,
roll
we'll just see if
his.
if he's angry.
Sure.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Ooh. I will say that
Alright.
Timothy and
Where's my time?
Timothy and Spank, he rolled a 22 by the way. You guys both recognize that he seems to be plotting. He's definitely thinking really hard about you. It's hard to read exactly what he's thinking about because he did roll a 22, but it's obvious that he doesn't consider you pure allies. Like certainly. So you're guessing that even if he doesn't know that you are planning on betraying him, he would probably prepare for it.
Right. So it's basically. Well, actually, I don't know this. I'm just
Well,
like,
okay, but he doesn't seem on edge like
He-
he would if he had known that we're.
Like I said,
planning to
he's
betray him.
definitely like it seems that he is definitely considering the possibility that you will betray him.
Sure, but
As he is,
considering the
like-
possibility is different from he
No,
heard us
and-
say that
Right,
he'll
okay. So
betray him, right?
He
Yeah, so
doesn't.
I think
It,
it's safe
it,
to
it seems that he is. It seems that he is unsure
Okay.
if you will betray him or not. But he will. But based on your 24, you believe that he will plan as if you would betray. You are going to betray him.
Hmm.
So based on your conversation with him so far, and that insight roll, you believe that unless you make like very good assurances, he believes that there is a pretty good likelihood that you will try and betray him.
All right.
And at least he will be prepared if you do betray him. It won't be like a surprise betrayal to him.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
You can either.
So in this case, he knows, layers, right?
Got it.
So
It kind of depends on us.
he's also you'd also know he's pretty intelligent. So like you would probably guess that he would be making sure he'd be prepared for that kind of thing. Because he's just like smart. All right. So yeah, is there anything else you want to ask him? Otherwise, he will bring 2 ghouls up to escort you out.
Yeah. So we've decided to agree on this for now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take up your request. And we'll see to the Morkoth. Can we have access to any other additional information or resources that may help us?
Let me pull up my Morkoth thing real quick just to see. I will. The Morkoth is a spellcaster on par with myself, he says. So be prepared for spell attacks.
Got
and the Morkoth is a powerful swimmer. Its lair may be underwater, although I have not been able to penetrate deep enough to be certain myself.
Okay. Is it a sentient being or is it purely a monster?
It is sentient, yes.
Okay, so can it speak and...
Telepathically, as myself.
Okay. Does it have any weaknesses or vulnerabilities, or is there anything it's resistant to?
You have
give me
magic-
the stat sheet. Give me the stat sheet.
You have magic, don't you?
uh,
Magic weapons?
Yes.
You should be fine with any resistances it may have.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, do you have any special thing to help us get there, or to help kill it, or maybe even some backup? Some meat shields, I don't know.
My creatures are not suited for that journey. I don't know if you're suited for that journey, to be honest, but...
If it's underwater, we all should have a potion of
I am
water
suited for
breathing.
that journey.
Outstanding. So, my undead are not well suited for a fight against something, especially if it is underwater. And so, something that can fire a bolt of lightning that slays several of my ghouls will not do very well for you, and will only cause me to lose more ghouls for no reason.
Alright. We all have a potion of water breathing, right? I got one for all of this.
Does that include me?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think
if-
there was only one. There was only.
No,
one.
I think I got one for
For
each
me.
of us. Did I not?
Check
I
your
think
stuff.
I
I think they only had one in stock, if I remember right, because you rolled a 1 on the D4.
Potion of... Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, I only have one
Yeah.
potion of water breathing. A couple...
Petra doesn't need one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one for
Can
me.
I create an oxygen tank?
I think you could create one oxygen tank.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm good.
And
How long does that last?
An hour, I think.
Okay. So if you only need the oxygen tank for an hour, also
Yeah.
if the
Number of
oxygen
hours
tank...
equal to my proficiency, so 3 hours.
Okay. So also, just to be clear, that would be something that would be targetable by attacks.
Yeah. Right.
So if it wanted to attack your thing.
Mhm.
my potion of water breathing is only for 1 hour, but if we only need it for that time,
You just have to pick your moment.
yeah, I guess.
Did you split a potion of water breathing? Like, let's say it's the 1 hour. You give it to 3 people and they have 20 minutes each.
That's gonna be so terrible.
That's so scary.
What if-
You'd be able to a third breathe water, so you would choke at
Okay.
half the rate.
I have it. I got it, guys. Hear me out. What if, to start with, we do the Pirates of the Caribbean move? We flip the
Oh,
boat,
with
and
the-
put it underwater, and
That was
then we walk.
proven. That was proven
possible.
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 Yeah,
It's
we
like
did it.
super weighed down, but it's possible.
Yeah, we did it when we
Oh.
were hiding from the lizard people.
No, I mean like in real
No,
life.
like
Oh,
real
oh.
life. we
That's
proved
what I think
it
is
in
possible.
game.
You have to
possible
weigh down
once they,
the
like,
boat.
had like a crazy amount of weight. So and then Petra can like guide us for that portion until we absolutely need it, and then we can get our various water breathing apparatus.
True.
Mhm.
There, who knows? There might be like someone on the island that could cast water breathing for you, or
Yeah, or
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
You guys haven't. You guys have
I was
only
about-
been to one part of the island, so
Yes.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Would Ring Owl be able to come underwater with us? And
I mean, Ring Owl's
Wanda?
magic, so probably
okay.
doesn't need to
Um,
breathe. I don't think it's a spirit.
Okay, yeah.
I'll swim.
Or you could also resummon Ring Owl as a fish.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Named Ring Owl?
Ringfish.
Ringfish.
What is
Ringfish.
Find Familiar? There's a list of creatures in Find Familiar.
Yeah, if we can just get more water breathing stuff, if you have anything like that, that'd be great then.
Ring flounder.
I'll check
Make him a
if
squid.
you could make him a squid.
No.
Oh, Squid
Can I make him
Game.
a female squid?
I also have polymorph.
You do. Oh, you have polymorph, so that works too.
Can Donda breathe underwater?
What am I looking for? I looked up for what was I was looking at something.
Shouldn't
Oh.
Donda grow when he's underwater?
Yeah.
Or when they're underwater?
Yay.
I can.
Yeah,
so
we-
I'll
yeah,
also.
underwater. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, they're-
Kyle, Donda's pronouns are yay, yem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
Donda the album doesn't participate in fights anyways.
Right.
So they're your little guard. They're your camp guard. They're
Yeah.
not a
Donda watches us while we sleep.
Donda
Wait,
watches
what?
you.
What
Donda
form
just
of,
likes to watch while you sleep.
what sort of creature is Donda the album?
Like a little
Wood.
Groot thing.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's
Groot.
right.
Like a mini,
right.
like a
Shit.
teenage Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the process of teaching it English coming along? by the way?
It's progressing. I don't know.
Okay.
He only
Can I
knows.
roll-
He can only speak in Kanye lyrics though.
Can I roll a D100 to
That's
see how
not
many
bad.
words it knows?
That's like borderline acceptable.
That's no. That's.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah. Great. I support this. All right. Anyway,
Only Yeezus lyrics.
Only uses lyrics right now. That's
That's true.
at the beginning. Yes.
Okay, so wait, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. So I guess we can take a bottom text and sink it down.
You could do it around the side of the island. You'd have to carry it, but you have a minotaur.
Yeah.
Or you could like create a boat when you get there.
Well, no, because I want to have the oxygen tank in my back pocket. I can only have one
Mm.
created thing at a time.
I thought you
Okay.
could.
Well, we have to get the other guys because they're on the.
Or actually, I guess I can
bottom text
animate
right
the
now.
boat
Yeah.
I just,
You can just animate the boat
and have it come down with us, and then create
and fight with us.
an
yeah,
oxygen
create an
tank.
oxygen tank when needed. Yeah.
Mm.
You could theoretically do that. Yeah, you could also polymorph someone for an hour into
Yeah.
something that can swim, and fight underwater. I'm not doing the ruling for polymorph where you like have to have seen the creature,
Oh, sick.
because I think that's dumb. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like
Within reason.
yeah, like
Yeah.
T-Rex is kind of out of the question in my opinion.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Is
What a
giant
Because
ape
unless-
available?
Unless you have seen it.
How does it work if I turn someone into an elephant? Can I take their tusk and use it to create an Everhorn?
Ah,
Just turn us.
Only
break
one
off
way
our
to find
tooth
out.
and then turn us back.
Like,
I don't-
does it? Would it
I don't-
turn back into a normal human tooth when I turn this? You can. Well, I'm not doing it immediately, so you can like ask Reddit about that.
yeah,
It's Reddit about it.
The fucking DM Academy or whatever.
yeah, just whichever, like just.
That's subreddit. That's just like people asking the most ridiculous
Oh,
questions.
Reddit questions are so funny. It's like
Yeah.
my DM punched me in the face when I asked him if I could roll initiative. Should I stay with this group? It's like no, and the whole comments are like, "You're the asshole." Like
Oh wow.
it's incredible. D&D Reddit is incredible.
It really is.
People are just like, yeah, it's okay to fake die rolls whenever you feel like it. It's like, what?
All based and true. Polymorph dismemberment.
No, no.
Yeah, we'll find a ruling on this because
Yeah.
that's hilarious. It's a good. It's not a terrible idea. Okay.
Maybe too good.
You guys keep going. I'm just gonna read
Okay.
some.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there anything else you would like to do?
Well, if he doesn't have any other water breathing stuff, then I think.
He could. I'll say he could cast water breathing on you, but that only lasts for 24 hours, and it takes about a day to get across the island. So it wouldn't really be
Okay.
very functional.
Yeah. All right.
So unless you have a better way to find a water breathing person.
I guess we can go to that town first to see.
Yeah, we should go
if-
to the town first, anyways, to see if they want
Yeah.
to fight with us against that
Or-
thing.
Yeah, or if they, also checking to see
Yeah.
if they're cool with him.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, sure, whatever.
yeah.
Or maybe they're bad and we can murder them all.
Ricky's like, gotta start ticking up the blade count.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to count that, right?
Yes,
I
you
expect
should
to have
please.
that count.
I expect you to count that because that's your goal.
And it's not recursive, right?
No, because then you'd have to go back and recount all of your
Exactly.
things.
What happens
Um,
when you dismember a polymorph starfish? That's the best question of all time.
Deeply wild.
The normal one. The crazy
Okay.
one.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are leaving You guys are getting escorted out. Is that?
No,
What's
Milan,
happening?
When you dismember a starfish, you get 2 starfish.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
who's
fuck.
controlling which starfish?
Don't worry
How's
about it.
that work?
Same one.
The implications of this.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm scared.
Can we take
I'm
a
s-
quick bio break?
Yes. Let's take a bio
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back in like I don't know however long, but
Eventually.
eventually.
5 minutes.
25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Sure.
who
Not
knows?
30 minutes, please.
Definitely
That's-
not 30 minutes. All right, we'll be right back, Chad.
We'll be back in
PRP.
2 hours.
That's it.
All right, see you guys in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright, hang on, let me turn on my webcam.
Hello there.
Hello there. Alright, webcam's back on. I'm currently Japneat. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? The wise king himself. Oh. Ah.
So I got an email. One of the textbooks I ordered, it sent me an email. Thank you for your refund, and I haven't even gotten the textbook yet.
What the fuck?
Incredible.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Working as intended, I guess.
Yeah.
You got a free textbook.
Did you get a refund for it?
I got a refund. I never got it. I assume they just canceled the order because of some shipping reason, but
Right.
Probably.
they didn't say anything. So
Yeah. I ordered this dwarven mug thing, which comes with a pair of not like a metal dice. It comes with metal dice.
ooh,
And I thought that was cool, so I ordered it back in October. And it said it would take about a month, maybe longer because of COVID to get here. And it still hadn't got here, so I messaged the guy a bunch about what happened. And he only recently replied back saying sorry, still kind of new to this because they are it was a smaller store. But they're gonna refund it and still get it out to me. So I think I'm getting a free it's like a beer mug, but it looks like a one from a dwarven tavern.
there's a name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It has a lid on it.
No, this one's it's different. Here, I might find an image.
Sorry.
But yeah, I'm getting that and a dice tray. So
Fine.
That's what I ordered. And then I got a pair of the what was it? Wild Magic dice. Let me see if I can find that one.
Ooh.
Magic spells. Was it on that one?
Hello there.
Hello there. Where's the dice I got? Is it rainbow? Yes, it was. And these are the dice.
Ooh. You got
One
a
of those. I'm gonna get one of those blankets with sleeves.
Ooh.
a snuggie.
A
Snuggie,
snuggie.
Legally distinct alternatives.
We still waiting on.
My arms hurt.
I'm sorry about that, Ricky. Just make them not hurt anymore.
Shut up.
Based.
Based.
So what's the Kingsman joke?
No, don't. We're not bringing that up.
At
all?
the end. At the end.
Okay, after we go off.
Yeah, if any time it's at the end, but hopefully never.
All right.
All right. Welcome back, gentlemen.
We're waiting on Kyle.
Kyle's
back.
right here.
I'm right here.
Hello there.
I've been here. Hello.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time.
It's true.
Yeah.
What flavor lollipop is that?
Vanilla.
Oh, vanilla from C's Candy.
Seas,
Nice.
yeah. They're pretty good.
I haven't been to C's in
I'm also eating
years.
Seas candy, but I'm eating peanut brittle.
What the fuck?
Their peanut brittle is really good.
Doesn't Warren Buffett own Seas Candy?
Yeah.
I believe that's correct.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he related to Jimmy?
Do you not know
no.
who Warren Buffett is?
What is he? Jimmy's brother?
Do you actually not
Okay.
know who Warren? Is this a bit, or do you not know who?
Yeah,
Warren is?
Is this a bit?
Is this a bit?
Okay,
guess we'll
is
never
that
know.
based or is that the opposite of based?
Not knowing
For
who Warren Buffett
Kyle,
is?
for
No,
Kyle, it'd
Warren
be
Buffett
based.
Warren Buffett owning Seas Candy.
I mean, billionaires should own nothing, so you know.
Billionaires shouldn't exist.
True.
Whoa. That's a give it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
I
think
knew he
Arjun
was
is-
like, I knew he was like one of the richest guys of all time.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because he reads. That's
He's
literally
an
all he does.
He's
He's
an
an
investor. That's
Yeah.
what.
Oh,
That's pretty much
Nice.
all. Yeah. He.
good for him.
If you say so.
He said the line.
I didn't know that polymorph doesn't work on shape changers.
He
Really?
doesn't?
So like you
Kinda
can't
makes
polymorph
sense.
an imp.
That's interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Or like you
It's
should
like,
be able to
I
do
already
it, but they
fuck-
can just transform back.
Yeah.
It just says the spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points.
So any ruling that you
I'm looking. I'm making a Reddit post right now,
Yeah.
and I'm basically asking both rules as written and how you would rule this,
Mhm.
because those might be different. The only thing it says in the spell is that the target's gear melds into its new form.
Right.
Does that mean we're gonna fight an imp or a shape changer?
My thought
Uh,
is, fun as it would be, it probably doesn't work because like
I assume
know,
it goes back, but I don't know for sure. So
Yeah.
it's not stated like it's not stated for sure, but you know, it's like if you get stabbed through the heart in like a gorilla form, your heart in human form is still intact. So it seems like it's
Well,
like a
but-
magical body that will disappear
yeah,
and be replaced with your own body, but it's not clear cut. So I'm interested.
yeah, but it, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the spell.
Yep.
Okay, well, flare, need advice, apply, NSFW, post. Okay, well, we'll find out. I titled the post Polymorph Dismemberment, so
Oh boy.
that also kind of, I think the question then is, if you were like starving, could you like polymorph someone into an animal,
Ah,
cut off their
Oh.
legs, and then like grill them?
And then they turn back.
what, and if
With
that
the
doesn't
leg.
work, what if not cut off? Just eat. It lasts an hour. You've started digestion. You've gotten nutrients within an hour. What happens?
about-
Do your
Are you
nutrients
back
like?
to starving again?
I
or
mean, there. So
is
there
that
is
nutrient digestion.
the. So I don't know if
matter
this
cannot
is.
be created or destroyed. So, or do we not follow physics in D&D?
We don't follow physics in D&D.
No,
Are you kidding me?
magic breaks physics.
Magic
Yeah.
just
Point of magic.
definitely breaks physics.
It's
Yeah.
literally a non-Pythagorean.
There's a
universe.
spell
Like,
that
That's true.
reverses gravity. We're breaking so much physics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my take on that might be in the Earthsea books. If you eat an illusion, you can like physically eat an illusion, but then it doesn't actually give you any nutrition or nutrients.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
What about the legs? They don't need the legs.
So wait, hang on. So
They
that's
don't make
another.
them.
That's like a whole different business idea. It's like you could sell guilt-free cheeseburgers or something, right?
So like a portable hammer.
okay,
It'd be
weird.
horrific for whoever's the one you keep polymorph for the food.
And the other issue with that is that the creature you get the creatures all of their stats, including mental stats, when you're polymorphed.
Mm-hmm.
So would a person polymorphed into a cow with the intelligence, wisdom of a cow, understand why you were cutting it apart? And yet it has to remain alive while you do this. So is that like just horrific cruelty?
I think
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That's why like there's another wizard that has to like calm and basically
It's
put him
just
in
calm
like
emotions,
a
calm
comatose
emotions,
state.
yeah.
You can. How much
Yeah.
health does a cow have?
Can't be more than like 10.
I'm thinking like 8.
Cow has 15 health.
Ooh.
So that's
a cow is 3 villagers.
it's a large. It's because it's large sized and it has
Yeah,
good
okay.
con. So I mean,
Cows are considered large.
yeah, it's a.
I'm
If it's a,
considered medium. What the fuck?
it's a 10-foot
It's-
square.
that's just a dumb, like, they didn't think through the player character size thing. So they just have to make all creatures medium.
I'm just imagining me towering over this cow,
Yeah.
but it's super wide. It's just a super wide cow.
Yeah, we only have
Mhm.
stats on your height. Maybe all minotaurs are actually like super slender.
No, they're like from what I've seen out of minotaurs, they're medium sized and they're all under like 8 feet.
Mm.
So it's just
Alright,
the
anyway,
main.
I'm
The main.
like tall
It's
for a minotaur, but
there's like a whole like video about why player characters can't be large sized by default.
Yeah, because it throws a
Um,
bunch of shit off.
Yeah. Imagine polearm master sentinel for a large creature.
Did you wait?
You just have
And,
like,
like-
you have a you get an additional bunch of area that you can control from certain feats.
Yeah.
It's so it's really it can be really obnoxious. But however, okay, so we are you have been escorted to the bottom of the Mind Flayers, the Alhoon's tower by a pair of ghouls. And you are now at the base of the mountain. Are you attempting to make your way to the village, or are you attempting to make your way to the Morkoth, or are you attempting to make your way up to the giant ruins at the top of the mountain?
I think we're going to the village first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Okay.
Good game.
Is there a how are you guys trying to find the village? Because he gave you a general description of where it was, but not a specific description.
Mm.
Unless you would have
Rio?
asked for a specific
Yes,
description.
Spanky,
Yeah.
maybe
Well, that's a poor choice of color actually. That looks like a fire.
Spanky, maybe your owl can help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing? Sorry.
We're searching for the village that
Ah,
he was
yes,
talking
and
about.
it's approximately like here.
It's
Yeah,
at the
it's
base
at
of
the
so it's a
base of the
At
large
the
village.
base
amount
of
of
the town.
it's like a large amount of area to cover. But if you did it, if you were searching over the course of like a couple of hours, you would probably be able to spot it.
Okay.
Um,
Should I cast perception for the owl?
cast perception.
Cast perceptions.
It really has been a while, huh?
Yeah, that's my favorite spell, perception.
The perception spell.
It's a cantrip that all classes get access to.
Yeah, the one cantrip.
All
Do
right.
perception.
So yeah,
We're
you
gonna
can
make
roll
him do
perception for Ring Owl.
Right, roll. That's what it's like.
Okay. So an 11. So yeah, are you guys moving in that direction as this occurs, or are you
Yeah,
camping out,
assuming-
taking a rest?
I'm assuming. I thought the
Yeah.
thralls or his ghouls were taking us towards.
They would take you to the edge of his like quote unquote territory.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I guess from there we just keep going in the direction of the next mountain.
Okay.
What's that
So,
noise?
yeah,
Oh, went away.
It's gone now.
I blame Kyle. So yeah, if you
Fair.
guys are you guys so you
That's
guys
fair.
get to the I'll say you guys get to the edge of the Mind Flayer territory, which is about here. There's like a little gorge with a fallen tree that you guys can all walk across, and that's like the quote unquote edge of the territory.
I wonder if anyone was around to hear this tree when it fell. And if not, if it made a sound.
Ah,
I look to the ghouls. So, which direction is the town? The
They're
village?
already walking away.
Oh, you fucking. All right, whatever.
the second he says that, they walk away.
Yeah.
You. All right, fine.
All right. So yeah, I'll say it takes you like an hour-ish to walk from the edge of the territory to here. Actually, it'd probably be like
philosophical-
2 hours. So it'll be about. I'll say each square is about an hour of travel, approximately. Because I don't. I mean, I can make it. Ooh, you know what I can do? Turn it into hexes.
Oh wow, I saw that on the overlay.
So yeah, so each hex will be 1 hour of travel, approximately.
Got it.
Well, it looks like we
so-
just have to go.
So you'd have
horizontally, right?
gone. Yeah, I mean, if you're.
Mhm.
So that's 12 hours of travel. If it takes you. So if you're. It would take you about 8 hours to get. If you're just walking straight across. I'll say with the 11 perception, it does take a couple of hours of scouting before you get like a. The owl flies back, which is your indicator that the owl has found the town, because the owl can't really like talk to you, especially without the range.
Right.
And so yeah, it takes a couple of hours, but the owl is able to point you in the direction of the town. Are you guys moving at a fast pace, a normal pace, or are you trying to move stealthily?
I think
Um,
we should move at a regular pace.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
With once the owl finds the town, the owl should scout for us though,
Sure.
because there's
Yeah.
like
Great
triple-tailed
idea.
cats, right?
There are triple-tailed cats. That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, be on guard.
Ale. You said on guard.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys making your way. I'll say with you can do. I'll have you guys do. We'll screw it. We'll do another. We'll do a short skill challenge. I'll just have each of you roll a skill.
Call
To-
athletics.
I call athletics. Yes. So yeah, each of you will do a. Each of you will give me a skill roll. And
find
we'll
the
determine. To try and find the village and to travel safely, basically. So I'm just gonna go down the line. Ricky, what skill does Petra want to use, and how does he want to use it? This isn't like an official skills challenge in the same way that we've done before. It's more of just like we'll seeing how you're traveling.
Right. We come across like a split in the path, but we know where it goes, and down one end it seems rather clear, but Petra had like experience with that type of terrain. It was like some sort of mud that would like suck you down like quicksand type.
Okay.
And nobody would listen to him, so you had to persuade them to go down the other path, which looked hairier, but in reality wasn't.
Sure. Roll persuasion. Okay. Yeah, you're able to. I'll say with that, you're able to persuade the party to go the direction that you want them to go.
You're welcome, Milad. I did that for you.
Okay.
I could
Although
have used athletics.
He could have used athletics. Although to be clear, there is no like paths. It's like the closest thing would be like a natural trail that has been
Yeah.
made by some kind of creature.
Yes.
Right.
All right. So yeah. Japanese. What skill do you want to use, and how do you want to use it?
Could I attempt to perform a beautiful melody as we're walking along to try to, signal to the village that we're here and we come in peace?
You want to know something really funny? This is exactly the same skills that we used in the previous.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what we're good at.
Are we gonna go for it? Yeah, it's just funny. The
I
exact same ones.
I know. I didn't
and
know
then
if
he's
it
gonna use
was
Gets
flex.
on the path again.
Yeah, I didn't.
Alternatively,
Is there another snake or?
anyone else have good survival? I'm curious.
I am proficient in survival. I have a +4, but that's it.
+6.
So I mean,
No?
it's fine.
Okay.
It's yeah.
My other idea, maybe a little more logical, is like, can I use survival to maybe kind of scope out? Like you said, there was no paths but natural trails. But can I like try to scope out if there's like signs of people go through here regularly to like try to track out the village
Sure.
that way?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
That is a
Sure.
16.
Yeah, with a
Nice.
16, I'll say that you're able to, as you're walking through,
We're gonna roll more 16s, aren't we?
that
We're
would
all
be
gonna
very
get 16
strange.
somehow.
It was 16-23 and 16-16, so next time it's gonna be 23-16.
That sounds like a Bible verse.
it'll be 23. It'll be 23. It'll be 23-19.
Yeah.
23-19. 23-19. So yeah, I'll say you notice that there are a couple of what look like it's hard to notice, but you look so comfortable, Japney.
I
You can
am
see your
very,
little
very
blank, your little blankie.
Blanky.
The
I have
Binky.
a cup of tea.
Oh my goodness, this is the ideal D&D playing environment.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you notice that there are a couple of like what seem to be arrowheads on the ground. You can see a couple of trees that look like they have been cut by like branches that have been cut by man-made like steel weapons. And so yeah, you're able to kind of use that as a direction to guide you. Malad, what skill does Crete want to use, and how does he want to use athletics?
So yeah, I assume at some point while we're like going, we kind of get lost, and there's like this path that looks like covered up now, and we're like, is this the right way? And
This is
Crete
exactly.
just approaches it and like grabs it, and almost like he's like pulling like drapes off. He grabs wherever it is and just rips it out of the way, so they can
As-
continue the path.
As this is happening, I'm just gonna look to like everyone else and be like, you ever feel like your life is just like a series of repeating moments?
Yes.
No,
Very
and then I
frequently,
roll.
actually.
Fuck.
And all this-
A 10. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit
Roll
more
a
stuff
1
than you
and
think
2.
at first. At least it wasn't a 16.
Yeah, what
Maybe
was
you
the-
managed
It
to-
was a 16.
After a period of time, you do manage to move the obstacle out of the way. However, you do notice that you made a lot of noise while you did that. So if something is in the area, it probably knows that there's something here.
Okay.
What
was the DC again?
I didn't set one because this is not a formal skills challenge.
Alright.
This is just
Alright.
kind of a how is your traveling day going? It's like a travel montage.
Got it.
Jebney has disappeared.
Span.
Ah! No!
Tell him. Tell him it was me.
No, there is another.
There is another. Spanky, what skill do you want to use, and how do you want to use it?
Can I use arcane? See if there's like any like magical booby traps. or
Arcane,
something.
brought to you by Netflix.
Arcana.
No,
Arcana.
Riot
we
Games.
don't support Riot on this
No,
stream.
we support Riot Games, not Riot Game.
Ah.
Because
Okay.
Riot Game bad, Riot Games good.
What?
The Riot game League of Legends is bad, but
No.
everything else done by Riot is pretty good.
What he said, like we don't support Riot Games. I was like, was there like a sexual misconduct thing I missed? Like what?
There,
well,
yes, but
yes.
that's beside the point.
But, yeah,
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
we
actually,
didn't
more
support.
than-
no,
not-
that just adds on to it because
not
we didn't
more than
support Riot
other-
Games, and then that came out, and it's like, well, I mean, all right, let's just add that to the pile.
Yeah,
Oh, I
not
see.
more than other game industry
Sure.
companies.
Yeah.
Was it, like Blizzard bad?
I don't know if it was like Blizzard
I
bad.
don't think.
I don't think it was that
I don't
bad.
think it was that bad.
But
So yeah,
who knows?
Kyle. So
I
you're
didn't read the
you're
articles.
you're trying to find like if there's any evidence of magic in the area.
Yeah, basically.
Sure, roll Arcana for me.
All right, that's what it's called.
Ooh, 23. Yes. In fact,
16.
so you find a couple
Wait a
of
second.
wait,
Ah,
No! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh no!
It's
Oh god!
What the
Oh
fuck?
god! Oh no!
what the fuck just happened?
It skipped a generation. It skipped a generation.
It's like Star Wars. It's like whoever, and then Palpatine, and then Palpatine's children, and then
No.
Rey.
It's like poetry. It sort of
I
rhymes.
rhymed.
Oh, yeah.
Palpatine's name, and I clapped. All right. So with a 23,
This is horrifying. This is
you
scary.
you notice that there are some like growths of like trees and branches that are unnatural. So you take that as evidence of some kind of druidic magic.
Hmm.
Um,
By the way, not only were the numbers exactly the same, but it was 7, 6, and 7 for the pluses. So we rolled almost the exact same numbers on the die as well.
Society.
Kalima.
This is fucked up shit.
No, we don't reference Temple
Yeah,
of
that's
Doom in this
definitely,
stream.
Yeah.
a
Don't
society
reference-
moment.
It was a society moment. Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna say it. King's
Society.
man.
No.
Okay, I think we need to just get the
All right.
elephant out of the room.
No, we don't. We
No, we're
really
not.
don't.
At the end,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I'll DM Samir. I'll DM you. What it
Okay.
is.
Just DM
Okay.
the video.
He's gonna scream. All right. Can you at least wait until he's decided, Samir?
yeah,
What
yeah.
skill
Oh,
do you want to
yeah.
use, and how do you want to use it?
Okay, I'm gonna use stealth to go through the forest as stealthy as possible. So like the whole group will be moving forward, and I'll be like behind them, ducking behind trees, just back and forth for no
Okay.
reason.
Give me a stealth roll. That's funny.
That's
What?
another 23.
That's still an 11. That is still an 11, even with a nat
Yeah.
1. Incredible. So even you at your least stealthy is still not that bad.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, if something was actively hunting you that was had some kind of good perception or something, it would probably notice you still. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you guys are making your way through the forest, what is everyone's passive perception?
It should be 14. 14.
Not high enough, I can tell you that.
Not high enough. We'll find out. Actually, we'll see. I haven't rolled for them yet.
Them?
Yeah.
Shock, Home Alone shock face.
Oh, okay.
That's
There you
not
go.
shock when he does that in the movie. It's shaving, or it's aftershave.
Oh.
My
I call
passive
that
Oh,
shock.
yeah.
13.
13.
I did.
This is Samir's
no,
just
did
dead.
Samir watch it? No.
What? Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Incredible. Absolutely
That's
incredible.
probably the best reaction, honestly.
I showed
I have to-
Aaron Frank, and he couldn't believe it.
Oh no! I'm gonna show
He
it to
was
my
baffled.
brother. I want to see what he thinks.
The worst possible. All right, later.
Okay, so yeah,
Alright.
you begin to
Peace
see
out.
as,
I'm just gonna go back real quick.
Oh.
as you guys are looking around. I will say those of you with a passive perception, I'll say 13 is just enough. You start to notice like rustling in the leaves around you. And
Russell. Is that you wrestling, Russell?
rustling.
Rustling.
Brought a Russell.
And you all of the sudden are able to hear like this kind of low purring almost sound. And then from behind a tree leaps out this creature with it looks kind of like a panther. However, it has 6 legs and 2 tentacles sprouting from its shoulders. And it leaps out. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right, where we at?
Yeah, where are we at?
I'll assume that you guys are probably in the like cleared out path. And in this case, neither side has a surprise. Are you gonna drag out or?
Initiative 5, sick.
Very nice. I'll see you in an hour. Because Kyle hasn't read his spells.
Lord.
I got a
Oh, that's
9
right.
with advantage. Damn.
All right,
That's a
summon
rip.
back into this plane when it's my turn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Was that
Adolf
6? Was that all?
Hitler.
Was that 6? Oh, I rolled it. Whispered. Awkward. That's fine.
Fine.
Did I roll? I don't think I
Even
rolled
with
yet.
a nat 1, it's 11. Oh my god.
Yeah, he has a very good initiative
Fucking
bonus.
rogues, dude.
Rogues
Oh,
are good.
shit.
All right. Are you also going to be back in this plane of existence? He did roll a 26 for initiative too.
Yeah.
Rogues, man, I love rogues. Gotta love them. Okay. And so yeah, with that, Lieutenant Zach, you're up first. You see these creatures leap. One of the creatures begins to run out towards you. I'll say, actually, we'll put. I'm gonna put this one in the road in front of you because
Okay.
it'll be your the closest one.
That one's running at me.
That one is running at the party. Although you can see all around you that there are other creatures similar to this.
Okay, I'm gonna steady aim with my light crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to use the? I gave you a cool magic weapon.
Yeah, I don't want to, because like it's once per day, right?
It's still a +1 crossbow.
I used that right now, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
cross-
yeah.
It's up here.
That's 14.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you steady aim, so
Steady
that's
aim, that's
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
27.
Oh,
I had steady
however,
aim toggled.
as you're looking at this creature, you can. It's really hard to get like a visual lock on. It seems like it is standing. It almost looks like there's almost 2 of it. It looks like it's a little bit fuzzy on the outside. So your aim you think is on, and you plink it with a light crossbow shot, which does hit with a 14. And you can see that as it is struck, that kind of fuzz that you saw around it kind of dissipates a little bit, and you can see that it is standing there in place. This large creature with large tentacled creatures.
So like the shields in Doom.
It seems more like an illusion to you. It's like it's kind of this blue-black fur with these. It says that the eyes glow with an awful malevolence. And
An
so
awful malignant.
malignant, good.
Malignant.
Depends on what you mean by good.
Malignant's good. What do you mean?
I mean,
Really?
like, it's great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like,
No, it's
definitely not like great.
it's like a
Yeah,
8.
but it's great.
It's like an 8 of
Oh
a
yeah, I
movie.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not sure that it's up everybody's alley. So I wouldn't like consider it like amazing.
So this one runs up and it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks against. Actually, it's only going to move within. It only has to be within 10 feet. So it's going to stay
That's
back
cool.
here.
You fuck.
And-
You shit.
And from the tree line, you see 2 tentacles whip out towards you, Crete. For a 15 and
Both
a
miss.
12. You manage to duck out of the way of both of them, and then it kind of goes back into the shadows a little bit.
You little bitch. So that first one that was attacked, that one was like an illusion, or
They seem to be all of them, as you can see them. They seem to project an illusion that is slightly off of their body. It reminds you a little bit of the spell Mirror Image.
okay, okay then.
But it did seem to be temporarily broken when it was struck.
Okay.
And then from the back, this one is also going to step up, and it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks against Spanky, actually.
Oh
no.
Henry.
Great.
And that's
Crit.
a 7, and then a 22 does hit, right?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
And
Obviously.
yeah, that is that is 12 points of damage, half bludgeoning, half piercing, as it slams into you with one of its tentacles. The other one smashes into a tree next to it, and then it's also going to back up into the
Hopefully.
forest.
Okay.
With that, Petra, you're up. What are you doing? Actually, Petra, what's your dexterity? Lower than 15?
It's a +1,
Yes.
I think it was.
Okay. So this one gets to go as well before, and it's going to step up and make 2 attacks against Spanky as well. 11 and 12? 12
Spank-
misses, right?
Spanky.
Against-
12
Thank you.
is my
Okay,
thing,
so that
power
does hit.
You have
Okay.
shield.
I do have shield,
Do
which
you want
I
to
was
use
just
your
about to
shield?
use
Oh, cool.
because
So
I
yeah,
didn't forget about it.
as the
Yeah.
the tentacles lash out at you from the other side, you raise your shield, and it clacks against the surface with a crackle of energy.
There you
Nice.
And it's going to back off again into the forest. With that, Petra, you are up. You see one is in front of you that seems to be no longer displaced.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna
Um,
hit that one.
Awesome.
In fact, actually, I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna do the thing.
Which thing?
Yeah.
This thing.
Hexblade's Curse,
Yay,
okay.
There we go.
So I'll
I'm
put a
gonna point
little
at it, and I feel like
X on it.
yeah, there's yeah, that's a little bit too convoluted of a reference. I'll just stab it.
Okay. Well, very nice. That definitely hits.
Oh, and then I
12.
get to re-roll that one.
Is this
Okay.
map from
And then you also
Fortnite?
deal
No.
you also deal additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus on both of those.
Mm-hmm. And my
Um,
proficiency bonus is
So that's
+3.
12 and a 13, and then an additional 6. So
I wish
that's
it was Fortnite.
minus 12, minus 13.
oh, and I guess it's a crit because I rolled a 19 on the first attack.
Oh, it is a crit. So you can roll an additional 2d6 damage for that. Very cool.
Nice. You could put a smite on that, and I think
And
it
I get
doubles
to-
that as well.
Oh,
Do I get to re-roll
jeez.
that too?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fortnite does need one.
Oh.
Minotaurs.
And then an additional 6 points of damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you did. How much is that? That was
12 plus 13.
So you
plus,
did a lot of damage to it. It is
11.
definitely bloodied off of that. You say the word, and you can feel that the blade is guided as you are striking at it with this slashing motion. And you sever. You can tell you severed a massive artery in its shoulder as it spurts blood all over the mostly open road in front of you, and kind of it snarls in pain. And yeah, it is looking pretty rough off that. Okay. The displacer beast here is going to step up here, and it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks against the pirate. 23 and a 21. Those both hit?
Samir.
They both hit, yeah.
Okay. So you take 13 and 15, so a total of 28 points of damage as the 2 tentacles smash.
I'll use Vader dodge.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
Uncanny dodge, yes. So I take half of that.
You take half on one of the attacks.
On one.
So it'd be 7 on, or be 8 on, or 7 on the second one.
Yeah, whichever's highest.
So yeah, that'd be a total of 20 damage then.
All right.
So yeah, as it smacks you twice, and then it is going to back off into the forest a little bit. And I'll say any of them that are in this forest are also going to have half cover from attacks,
Right.
because they're partially concealed in the forest. With that, Crete, you are up. This one is bloodied, and none of the other ones have taken any damage yet.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go finish. Should I? It goes next. Actually, I should probably finish it off. Yeah, I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna.
No.
Guess what's gonna happen, boys?
Oh boy, roll it for me. Give me
So
that
I'm
D8, baby.
I'm on McFucking Rage, and then
McRae.
Gonna roll a 1.
oh,
Just
that's
reroll
the
the
blinding one.
Ooh, okay.
Just to be sure, yeah. Okay, that's up. So bonus action. Can I see this one over here?
Yes, you can see them. They're just partially.
Okay, how would that affect the blinding thing? Because I want to try to blind that one.
It's a con save, so it wouldn't have any different effect.
Great. So I'm gonna try to blind that one.
Okay.
So it needs. I think it's DC 17. Let me double
Not
check.
17.
17 or 16.
So it should be
Oh.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your con.
I'm checking. Hang on.
So it should be
It's 16.
16. And it's
Yeah.
con save, right?
Yeah.
And it
Fuck.
succeeds. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna attack this one in front of us to get it out of the way so it doesn't attack.
Yeah, go for it.
I will reckless.
Okay.
So first attack. Oh, wait, mark that. Just two
Okay.
19s.
That is
Oh.
13 points of damage. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. One more good hit would probably kill it.
All right, then I'll do my second attack.
Still reckless. Very nice. Oh yeah, Malad, how do you kill this displacer beast?
Ooh.
So I like shine the beam into the forest, and I don't even look to see that it succeeded. I just like did a quick beam attack, and then I come up, and from that spurting artery, I think Crete just kind of hacks into it until it like cuts him in half.
Oh, very nice. And
and
yeah,
then
the tentacle. Oh, go ahead.
He'll clink weapons with Petra.
Petra.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, the artery.
Wait.
you strike through the
My
artery, and the
sword gets stuck in, and then you use your
Like,
axe as a
oh,
hammer
fuck.
to knock the sword further in.
Oh yeah, can I as I'm going in, I'd like high five Petra with our weapons and take this sword with me, so he's also bathing in the blood as I kill it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you slam into it, and yeah, you see the tentacles kind of flop around a little bit more and then fall silent. And it's
Gotcha,
dead.
bitch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, with the rest of my movement, come more over here. So I'm kind of guarding the spellcasters somewhat.
Good idea.
And then yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This displacer beast is gonna run over and getting blood in the water is gonna make 2 attacks on Lieutenant Zach. 25
Oh.
and a 17. Does a
Only
17
the
hit?
25. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you take another 11 points of damage as you manage to roll out of the way of the second attack as it smashes into the ground where you once were. And then it's going to back up back into the forest.
Coward.
With that, Spank, do you have higher dex than what's your dex? The two of
My
you.
dex.
Yeah, your dex.
is,
What's your dex, Timothy?
14.
You rang.
You said 14, Kyle?
You just merged
14, yeah.
What's yours, Jumpy?
Mine is 14 as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You
Would
just
like to
can
roll a
pick who
die
wants to-
for it?
Rock,
Roll
paper,
a-
scissors.
You can go first. You can go
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sure, I'll go first.
He hasn't taken a
like
combat
Mark.
turn.
Yeah.
It's true.
Back to bed. Just to read his character sheet in the meantime.
Yeah.
Are these two within 15 feet of each other?
Let's
I don't
find
think
out.
so.
They're 25 feet away, so no.
Damn it. Okay, so a 15-foot cone would not work.
What are you casting?
Damn. I'm just gonna do burning hands.
Kyle, you're level 8.
Yeah, but I want to
Don't you
save
have, like,
the balls.
Why? This is your
'Cause
only
what if I
combat
need-
encounter today.
What if I need 3 balls later? Oh, really? It is?
Kyle,
Okay.
yes, I'm going to
We're
tell you.
probably
You
gonna-
guys, you guys are going to get to the town.
We're
So
probably gonna
I
take
assume
a
you're
long
not
rest.
fireballing the town. Yeah.
What if I need to, though?
I mean, you could always
Okay,
save
fine.
one if you
I
really
will-
wanted to.
I think wizards can
spend-
get some spell slots back on a short rest.
That's also correct.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know
Arcane
how high
recovery.
up, but you can get some spell slots on
I
short
think
rest.
half your level is right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, I'm gonna cast
Says the ghost.
Fireball.
Where are you casting it?
Right in between these two motherfuckers.
So just to hit both of these. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice.
Kyle's gonna say, "Fuck you, Smokey the Bear. Only I can start forest fires."
Only I can start forest fires. No.
And it's a DC 15. That's a 19 and a 14. So they do have evasion
Oh, no.
for some reason.
What the fuck? Alright, that's cool.
Um,
That's a fat rep.
So yeah, this one takes
Wait,
14.
sorry, for reference, which ones did he hit with evasion? Which ones used a reaction?
It doesn't require evasion.
no.
Evasion doesn't
Oh.
require a reaction. It just
Yeah,
is.
it's just part of the thing.
If it's subjected to an effect that
practice
allows
things
it to make a
like,
saving throw to take half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds and only half if it fails.
All right.
So only one of them takes.
So yeah, you
half,
see
the other
them
one saves
Duck
completely.
very quickly to the sides as the flame consumes the forest around them.
Damn.
And
Oh,
do you have a bonus action or any movement, or are you staying put here?
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm fine here. That's fine.
Okay, sure. Timothy, you're up.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna need to measure some distances real quick.
All right.
Perfect.
They are
35.
pretty evenly spread around you. You know, you can. There's a little ruler. You know, you can do that.
How?
Yeah, but it's easier just to drag my character around if
Okay,
if I
if you say
remember
so.
where they're placed at the end.
How do you do the ruler
Um,
thing?
I guess I could get.
Top rightish or
two.
top left rather. A little circle
Okay.
with a line coming out of it, like a
The snap
rotated
to
cube.
center or the no snapping?
Doesn't matter. I mean, probably snap to center works the best, but
Did these things look
Oh, okay. Yeah.
wise?
do you want to make a like a nature or a probably a nature check to see what you would know about these creatures?
Sure.
Sick.
Nature.
Ah! Ah!
4.
They are super wise. You're certain that they are super wise.
More.
Ah!
Do they look like they have charm immunity?
I mean, they seem like just beasts,
Okay.
so they're
I
they're
guess.
less likely to have charm immunity than the ghouls that you fought.
Right. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna hit these two here with the ye old hypnotic pattern.
Okay,
So
which
I have to make a
ones? Which
wisdom
ones are you
save.
hitting?
The top two.
Okay, sure. And
This
they have to make
one,
wisdom
this one.
saves. And your spell save
Yes.
is 16, right?
Yep.
Okay, they do have charm. No, I'm kidding.
Ah!
And that's out of range
Ah!
of you. You can cast that out of range if you back to the Shadow Realm with you. Yeah. So that's a wisdom saves, or that's a 2.
Fail.
And that's an 8.
Fail.
So they are their hypnotic patterns. So that is
Incapacitated and a speed of 0 out of the fight, essentially, unless they take
Essen-
damage.
unless they take damage. So yeah, make sure you guys hit these two right here.
Roll what is occurring, Kyle.
It's
What?
the found footage film.
Kyle's also-
Internal activity, the
Yeah.
marked one.
Better shaky cam footage than the Fantastic Beasts.
Oh,
Shaky cam.
The shaky cam and Fantastic Beasts
Don't make me
was
think
so
about it.
bad.
Those
make
two
you
are out of the
think about it.
fight.
I'll do like
welcome.
this. I don't know what this is. So yeah, those two are out of the fight for 1 minute, and that is concentration. I'll put a little.
And then I will drop a bardic on. Zach.
Nice.
Sure.
nice.
Zach is
And
inspired.
I'll move. There's no good places, really, are there?
Not really.
I guess
they do have a
guess I'll
10-foot
just-
reach, so
Yeah, they are surrounding us too.
Yeah,
Probably
so I
best not
guess
to
I'll
go
just
into the forest.
stay here.
So those are melee attacks, so cover doesn't matter against them, unfortunately. The tentacles. So yeah, so you're gonna just stay put. Okay. And so what does your hypnotic pattern look like when you cast it at them?
Oh yes. Okay, so it's gonna look like a really hot female three-tailed cat. It just kind of like does a seductive dance. And they're just thinking about that three-tailed cussy.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Why would you say that? Are we gonna get the Ussy compilation in one of the stream highlights?
No, I'm not even gonna mark this part. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never see this.
I'm gonna
again.
go.
Someone
I'm gonna go
mark it on your personal notes. Write that down. Write that down.
No,
I'm gonna go through all the VOD and mark
you,
every.
I make me edit.
And with that, I leave you once more.
Back to the Shadow Realm with you. All right,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Zach, you have taken a couple of pretty gnarly hits, but these two are now hypnotized by the lovely three-tailed cat lady.
Don't
What are you
hit
doing?
them. I'm gonna say that out loud.
Yeah. This one, is it leaving or coming towards us?
They seem to be like making attack runs. Like they're coming in, making a couple attacks, and then coming out.
Okay, I'm going to.
And they do
attack
also
you.
have that the displacement on. All of them seem to be like kind of phasing with a little bit of an illusion around them, so it's hard to pin down exactly where they are.
Okay. I'm going to steady aim this one with my short bow. Do I have to declare the magic before or after?
So is the magic? What do you
Roll.
mean? It takes a bonus action to
Okay.
empower the thing.
Okay,
So
okay. So, do I do it before I use it or after?
you could either bonus action. Well, it takes a bonus action to empower it, and then you
Okay.
shoot the arrow.
So
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to steady.
You wouldn't be able to
aim.
steady aim, is what I'm saying mostly.
All right, then I will not steady aim and do concussion.
Okay, so
from my
bonus action,
bonus.
concussion. So you will have
Yes.
disadvantage on the attack because of its displacement. And so you won't get sneak attack, unfortunately.
That's all right. I have a bardic inspiration if I need it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 1! Oh no! What does concussion do again?
so they have to make
And is it like a radius thing or a
target and each creature within 20 feet of it must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, taking 2d12 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
Don't
So
Bardic
don't do
inspiration, or it probably won't be enough.
it's definitely not. Well, it's definitely not going to hit with an 8 with a
Yeah.
nat 1. However, I'm deciding whether I want to make you guys make the save as well.
I was gonna
So
shoot
I need to check my radius. So that's 30 feet. So I'll give you a bargain, Samir.
If I've got good con, so I can
So-
probably get through it. If
So
I
yeah,
hit.
I'll say it lands like here-ish, like right. It smacks into a tree right here,
Mhm.
and it explodes. So that would mean that Crete would have to make the save, and the thing would have to make the save.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as Crete's okay with it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it does still have that avoidance ability. So roll the damage on that.
It was 10? Or
It's a con
Oh,
save, correct?
Con save. Yep. And then
do
what's
I
the
have
save
anything
DC
else
for that?
17.
So it's not. You don't have advantage. That's
Good.
plenty. Okay, so it fails its save, but it does still take
Just two
half because of its
19s.
avoidance.
Mhm.
Is that only? Isn't evasion only for dexterity saves?
It's slightly different. This
Oh.
is a slightly different ability. It's because it's a fey creature, so
Oh.
it's got different weird shit.
God.
And then roll the damage for me, Samir. And then is there any additional effect, or is it just damage?
Damn, it's just half of what I just rolled.
So I take half of that.
Yes, so you both take half.
What kind of damage is that again?
Just
Thunder, I
reg-
believe.
Thunder, yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
so
then, yeah.
you guys both targets take 7 points of damage.
I'm not actually
Um,
gonna do it because I don't hate all of you, but just imagine I sang that awful Imagine Dragons Thunder song.
Thank you.
Mm.
Oh god. I have
Back
flat.
into the background realm.
Oh, 6 plus 9. Nice.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Nice.
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 Reddit moment. It's so that that doesn't disrupt its displacement. All right. So this beast is gonna run up. Oh geez, not that close. And attack Timothy twice. 22 and a 13.
2 hits.
Okay. So you take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a concentration check for your pattern. DC is just 10.
Hang on, so that'd be 55. Okay. And then cons, that's right?
Con save, yep.
You got it.
DC is 10 because it's half or.
Oh, I had to do the same.
Ooh.
That's fine. Just,
It would have been enough anyways.
Yeah.
So, yep. So yeah, you keep your concentration, and then it's going to just move back into the forest. This one is going to do. Seeing the large minotaur with blood on its axe, it's going to be like, fuck that.
What do you mean, you fucker?
It's a predator. It doesn't want to fight the other predator. It's going to attack Henry twice for a
Again.
21 and a 10.
Okay. 21 hit.
Do you still have shield AC? What's your shield AC?
No, it's until the end of your turn. So he's taking
What's
his
your
turn.
shield AC?
Yeah, what's your shield AC?
Not better than 21.
Says plus
Plus
5.
5. So,
Yeah.
Plus 5.
I know.
Okay.
so I think
That's
it's
like
17.
18 or 17. I think it's 18.
17. It's 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take 11 points of damage as the tentacle
Sweet.
smacks into you.
That's hot.
Nice.
Gonna
Yeah.
move back.
Fine.
This is fine. And yeah, this one is going to actually it can. Yeah, it can totally make that distance.
Fucking bitch!
The 10-foot reach is really screwing you guys
You
up.
fucking pussy!
Why don't you guys go after them in the forest? I'm sure nothing bad can happen if you do that.
Yeah, wow.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Yeah, it's gonna make 2 attacks against Timothy as well. 22 and a 21.
With it.
Okay. So that's 8 and 12. So not too much. Not too bad.
How you looking, boys?
And you are going to need to
I'm
make
alright.
2 con saves for that, as both of those do hit. And then it's also going to fade away into the forest a little bit.
All right.
Save. Fail.
Aw.
Okay. So yeah, you lose concentration on your hypnotic pattern, and the 2
Damn.
that were incapacitated
Did they
are
even go yet? They didn't. Fuck.
they are
Oof.
unincapacitated. They are capacitated. Capacitated.
Um,
And yeah, with that, Petra, you're up. What are you doing? You see the illusion of the spectral cat disappear. And the 2 cats seem angrier and hornier than ever.
oh no, they're gonna fuck us. No. Can I do an insight check to see if they're gonna fuck us?
Oh god, why would you say that?
Horny insight check.
Or can I do a horny check?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna. All right.
That's a
5. They're definitely gonna fuck you.
Oh, fuck, dude.
All right.
A horn sight
I'm
check.
gonna look. I'm gonna look at Crete, and I'm gonna say, "Protect the child." And I'm gonna,
What
I'm gonna
child?
misty step.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Unnecessary, but cool.
I wanted to. I just felt like it.
All right. It's like I picture it like the apparating.
Yeah. And that exactly. That stabbity stab. And
Okay.
that's another 19.
Yeah, the first one knocks it out of the illusion, and the second one is a 19. But that is only on the one creature. Unfortunately, you can't move the.
know.
So it's not a crit, is what I'm saying, because it was only on the one. The
Okay,
Hexblade's
right.
curse is only on the one creature. So those
Yeah,
both do both hit. You have a 1
And then I have a
to
1.
reroll.
Can't you?
Yeah.
I think
move-
you reroll 1s and 2 or
Yes.
2s. Both.
So I could. Yeah, I'll do 2d6.
Okay.
Both 3s.
So that's an extra 3 damage then.
You might want to smite. Just-
So that is.
I already
what
cast a
is-
spell.
No, you can
Oh,
Oh,
smite.
you can
Oh,
smite.
yeah,
You
you
can
Smite,
smite even if
right.
you cast a spell because it's not a
yeah.
spell.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
So that is.
That'll be 2 more d8.
Okay, sure. You're just gonna smite on 1. And that is.
Don't you get your second level slots back on short rests? Why not? do
Oh,
some
you're
of those?
right. Thank you for reminding me. I always
Yeah.
forget about that. So,
And then
fuck it,
so that's
that'll be
another 3d8. So that's 25, 28,
I mean, I'm not gonna
40
kill it
points of
anyways.
damage.
Also, I think
And-
you can move your Hexblade's curse as a bonus action, but you
No,
misty
that's
step.
Yeah, I
just
already
that's
missed it.
just hex.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
that's just
spell
hex.
hack.
Hex.
Oh,
Hexblade's
okay.
curse is
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
also would have technically regained HP, but I was full.
You were
Yeah.
full, yeah. So yeah, you smash into this thing with almost everything you've got. And yep, it's still standing.
Exactly.
2 solid strikes. You can feel the sword lapping up the blood with glee. And its evasion is dropped until the beginning of its next turn. I'll put a little red dot on that, so seeing its friend be attacked, this one is going to come over and add advantage, make 2 tentacle attacks. 17 and 15 both miss, right?
Yep.
Okay, just clank off of your armor. Crete, you're up. You saw Petra say defend the child and then disappear into the tree line.
So, funny thing is, I can definitely go kick that guy's ass and then come back. So, I'm gonna come over here, bonus action, try to blind this guy.
The one right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, con save, DC
okay.
16,
Fails, so it's blinded.
Nice.
and it takes
So-
a D6, 3.
3. Okay.
There's a I don't need a reckless because I have flanking and it's blind. So
However, it does have its displacement up. So if you wanted to get advantage, you'd have to reckless.
Well, it's
But
blind
also
and
flanking.
it has flanking.
Oh,
no?
blind and flank. Yeah, you're right. So
yeah,
it'd just be it would be advantage.
yeah,
Advantage is stacking is advantage is really weird.
yeah.
Mhm.
Bop, 23,
23
bop,
definitely.
18.
18 also
I'll be
definitely.
back in a minute. Don't forget
So-
you can re-roll your ones. meanwhile.
Yeah, ones and
Neither of
twos, but
those
I
is a
didn't-
1.
Yeah,
Right,
What's the
I'll be
total
back
on
in a
that?
second.
That is 14.
11 and
25, is that
14.
right?
Yeah, plus the 3 radiant damage is 28.
Yeah, yep. Got it. Yeah, it is not happy about that,
Yeah.
obviously.
And I move back. It can get an opportunity attack if it fucking
No, it
Thinks
can't
it
because it's
can.
blinded.
dumb bitch.
It can't see you.
Don't get blinded, idiot.
So yeah, you have to. Its opportunity attack specifies you have to be able to see the creature, and it can't see you because it's blind. It like really recklessly swipes out with one of its tentacles and it like smashes into a tree, which is still singed from the fireball, and kind of
Right.
shakes and some leaves fall as you run back to the child.
What child?
Henry's 17.
turn.
Oh, that's
uh,
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, this displacer beast, its displacement is going to reappear, and at advantage, 2 tentacle attacks against Petra, and I think those both hit. Are you back, Ricky?
Is it at advantage if one of them is blind?
It doesn't actually matter in this case because it was a straight 25 and a
Oh, that's
straight
true.
22.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't know. I don't know what
Damn.
Ricky's armor class is.
I think it's like
I think it's like
18.
18. Yeah. In my Thursday night group, I think everyone except for one has 18 armor class, which is pretty
Oh,
funny.
Wow.
Um,
The fucking life.
they yeah, and that one's the ranger has 16. The paladin, the cleric, and the fighter wizard all have 18, which is pretty funny.
No.
Let me just. I'm just gonna.
Wizard. Muscle wizard.
Oh yeah.
Muscle
He's a
wizard.
fighter 1 wizard. What's your armor class, Ricky? Those both 22 and a 25
hit
both
me.
hit. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is not a very good damage roll on either of those. So that is
6 and 13.
13.
6 and
so
13. Yep.
19.
19 points of mixed damage. How are you looking?
I look perfectly fine.
Okay, cool. With that, Spanky, you're up. What are you doing? There are still several of these creatures running around, looking pretty okay.
I still have 2 balls left. So I
Yes,
think
but
I'm
if you remember, the ball had lower effect than you were expecting on them.
They have evasion.
They have they take less damage from the fireball than you were expecting.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what
Maybe I
other
should just banish one of them.
Just fucking leave.
You could certainly try. Can you post what banishment does, just so
It's
I
a
know what I have?
concentration spell, right?
It is
Yeah.
concentration
Yeah.
up to a minute.
60 feet.
You like send it to a demi-plane, a harmless demi-plane, and if you hold it for the minute, I think it stays there.
It stays there until
Really?
if it's it doesn't stay there after a minute,
If
but
the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space left, or in the nearest
if the
innocuous
target is
player,
native to a different plane of existence than the one that you're on.
or in the nearest innocuous space if the space is occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return.
That's only if the target is native to the plane of existence you're on. Then it remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears if in the space if it left.
Kyle, you better
Yes.
be here when we fight
The Morkoth?
Morkoth.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Banish
You should
him?
try and banish the Morkoth. See what happens. Fuck around and find out.
Now I'm curious.
Counterspell.
No, I
don't do that.
Counterspell the counterspell. Counterspell the counterspell.
Oh yes, I love counterspell fights.
We'll see. We'll see.
So yeah, are you gonna do that on one of them?
Maybe not worth because it's
Why not?
concentration. It's concentration, right? If I get attacked, then that'll break my concentration. Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
I mean,
you
it's
would-
gone.
You would roll to see if it breaks their concentration, and if you fail it, then yeah, it does.
Oh, right. That's how it works.
And the DC is 10, so
Yeah.
to
fuck
break
it.
most of it, unless it does more than 20 damage to you, which is unlikely.
Fuck it. Timeout
So-
time.
Which one are you sending to timeout? So these two
The-
haven't been hit yet. This one has been hit like once, and then these two are looking pretty rough.
Okay, I didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
yeah.
The lower two haven't been hit at all. This one has been hit a very small amount, and then these two have been hit a fair amount.
Okay. Let's banish this one. Yeah.
Okay, and it's a charisma save. Save or suck. It sucks.
Haha.
Nice.
What does the banishment look like,
Charisma.
Kyle? What happens to it? It like is reared up, and you can see its tentacles as it's slurking through the. Slurking, slinking, and lurking mixed together to slurking. This is worse than Krob.
New word. What is crab?
It's
That's
a
the
mixture of
Andrew Schramm classic.
cruise and mob, which
Yeah.
mean the same thing.
Okay.
So it's a
pointless.
horrific Frankenstein's monster of a word.
It's the best.
Okay.
Krob the cruise sus.
Yeah, I don't know. The portal opens up beneath its feet, and it enters the realm of the fire festival.
The realm of Kyle.
The fire festival, yes. We're gonna
realm
send
of
it to the
Kyle.
GM
That's
layer.
the only way the realm of Kyle will be relevant.
No, we're in the realm of Kyle.
realm
You're in the
events.
realm of Kyle right now.
That is false.
All of us?
It is.
Okay,
Every single one of us. Yes.
It's like the Matrix,
Wonderful.
but worse.
I hate it. Okay. So yeah, the dude is gone. Do you want to make a Arcana check
Gone.
or actually, never mind. That doesn't matter. Yeah. So you you also are no longer concentrating. Timothy. So yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Bonus action, any movement?
Let's go right here.
Very cool.
Nice.
Thanks, Kanye. Very cool. Just away from your sworn protector. Timothy, you're up.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Fuck.
You see one of the creatures just out of existence.
Nice.
Bonk it up on jail.
All right.
Oh, shit, is that Dracula?
Nosferatu for legal reasons.
For
Oh,
legal
yeah.
reasons.
All right, so this one still has its evasion not
No,
there.
this one's evasion. Well, this one they have two effects. There's the avoidance, which is against saves, and the displacement, which is against attack rolls. So its displacement is
Okay.
down. The avoidance is always up.
Got it.
So the
okay.
displacement breaks if it is hit with an attack. That's what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
try and hit that one with its displacement down
Okay.
with a
It's also blind.
dissonant whisper. Oh, also blind. With a
Dissonant Whispers doesn't have anything to do with the displacement, but sure, you can use it.
Well, it'll have to. If it succeeds, it'll have to move, and Petra can get opportunity.
or if it fails, rather.
Oh, if it fails.
It fails, yeah. So
So
it still takes
3d6?
half the damage.
Right.
So 3d6 psychic. So it still takes
11,
5 points
so
of
5.
damage. Okay. And it has to
And it
flee,
has to
use its
move.
reaction to move as far as its speed allows. So it's like the eldritch reversal of the like normal cat sound. It's like and it like is compelled to flee 40 feet. You can take an
Shut up.
opportunity attack if you'd like. Ooh.
Petra.
Is there a way to justify giving him
Blinded,
advantage
right?
on
Yeah,
this?
he is blind.
blinded, isn't
It's
it?
He's
blind.
blinded. That is correct.
That's a crit.
So that is a
baby.
crit,
And I
baby.
get to
If you-
re-roll that too.
And if
you
you
get to-
smite it, the smite is also crit.
Yeah, smite
is true.
double.
Yeah, and
Oh no.
I'll drop a level 1 smite into it.
Just
Okay.
do 2. Your spell slots reset.
I only get 2 back.
Yeah, but you've
I've
only
used
used
2.
1, no?
I've used
Oh,
2.
okay.
Do you not have
Okay.
second level spells from Paladin yet?
I just level 5 paladin, so I have 2 level 2 spell slots from paladin, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys aren't gonna fight again
Yeah,
today.
seriously, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
fine,
putting
why
up
not?
with shit. This is me telling you.
6d8, Richard. 6d8.
6d8.
D8.
Just want to see how much damage you can get in one opportunity
Right.
attack.
Yeah.
You can reroll
Uh,
the 1 and the 2.
Can you
Yeah,
re-roll smite damage, or is it just weapon
I'm
damage?
allowing it just because Ricky is bad luck
2
Barry.
Yeah, that's
You
Um,
can re-roll those, right?
And those are no, you can only reroll
No,
it
Yeah, I'll
once.
reroll
Yeah.
that.
You get 1 additional
It's
damage.
one.
So that is can you add so that is
23 plus
23
It's 48 damage.
48 damage.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
So, as it runs past, Petra just like strikes its like no
Tactical
luck,
nuke
like
stab. Yeah.
and you you can just see like a bits of it like falling in like
By the way, my dissonant whisper to it was just tactical noob.
yeah, it's like the Jaws, like the smile, you son of a. And you just see it. You guys can barely see through the trees. You just see this white light just appear, and just body parts are falling in all directions now. And yeah, it was on
Wow.
like 45
I like
health.
to imagine just like he just stabs it and
Damn.
it's like a sideways mushroom cloud explosion.
So this whole area here was already like flattened by the fireball, and now it's just covered in like displacer beast parts. Ricky, do you want to make an intimidation check for me?
Okay, so the way that I pictured it is like I slashed this one and my sword is just out to the side, and the other one freaked out and just ran through my sword. And when I noticed it was running through my sword, I was like, oh, and then I started smiting.
Very nice. Okay.
And then you want intimidation?
Yeah, if you want. Oh
And
yeah.
then I'll turn very slowly. In fact, somehow magically my head will turn all the way around like an owl and look back at the other thing, at the other displacer beast.
Woo! And yeah, I'm just gonna say that all of the ones that could, I'll say definitely this one is frightened, and then I'll say this one is also frightened because it saw that happen. Frightened of you, because yeah, that was an opportunity
Just
attack
fucking
for
exploded.
48 damage.
Fucking hell.
Holy
dude.
Dissonant Whispers, low key best support spell in the game.
It's definitely
Really?
up there. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
most of the best spells in D&D are first level.
Mm-hmm.
Bless, best spell in the game.
Bane, Bless.
Bane's
Dissonant Whispers.
worse than
Those
Bless,
are the support class
but
spells.
for well, I mean, so the best spells, because damage spellcasting is not that great in 5e
Yeah,
compared to
unless you
support.
unless you're just throwing fireballs.
Even Fireball, like eventually.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that was Timothy's. Do you have a bonus action on your turn, Timothy?
Yeah, I'll drop.
You just said
Zach
run.
already has a Bardic Inspiration.
I already have one, yeah.
Okay, I'll drop one on Crete then.
Okay,
Oh, thank you, good sir.
Crete's inspired.
Yeah,
By
so
that
kill
display,
better.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
just
like
point
a-
to that, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're
It's
like
an instant
boom.
replay, like a little tiny screen of like a.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, that'll do it for me.
Yep.
The
Rock
PP is now
hard.
the big PP.
The big PP.
Okay. Well, with that, Lieutenant Zach, you saw one of them pop out of existence, one of them explode, and you're feeling a little like you gotta step up a little bit. Come
Yeah.
on.
I definitely do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bonus action and dash here.
Okay.
Because he's occupied with Petra, I'm flanking him, right?
Well, you have sneak attack, but you're not flanking, so
If
you
you
still have
move
movement
and-
though.
Yeah,
If
you
you
don't
move and dash, you can get around here to flank them.
Yeah, if you want,
Yeah,
Then I will.
because
move
rogues
around.
are fast as fuck, boy.
yeah.
So yeah, you can move around him.
Are you trying to grab it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He does still have his
It's on the click, dude.
This one, I think, does still have his evasion up, or his displacement up, rather.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
got
you would it would be a
advantage,
straight roll, but she would get sneak attack.
Okay.
You have Bardic Inspiration though.
You are inspired. Yep.
It's 11.
Are you gonna?
What is it? D8.
Yeah, it's a D8 of inspiration.
D8. D10.
Oh, D10.
Ah.
That's enough,
No, it's a
anyways.
D8.
Yeah, okay.
And then you get to add damage to that question mark from the creation bard.
Correct. Let me see what it is for that one. Where is it? Mote of Potential. Attack roll. Immediately after the creature rolls a Bardic Inspiration die, the mote thunderously shatters. The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution save.
Okay.
Ah.
Or take the damage.
Or take,
Half on a
that's it.
success. Yeah.
Not half on the
So,
success.
so it doesn't matter anyways. Okay. So you deal a very solid 22. Is that right? And is that with the
22,
frost
yeah.
brand? There's no frost damage on that, so roll the frost
Oh, wait,
damage.
there isn't.
I don't know why your
I did it
frost
on the
brand.
sheet.
I'm gonna
Did-
check it. I'll
Okay.
see what I can do.
What is it? An extra D8?
I think it's. Let me
It's
check.
2D
Four.
something. I think that's what you were doing.
D6? No? 2d6? I
I'll
thought.
check.
It's 2D6.
Frost brand is an extra D6 of cold damage, just one
Oh,
D6.
just 1D6. Alright.
I'll add it to your thing.
Nice.
27.
27.
Cold. Okay, so try clicking the. So that's how much was that? 27.
Yeah.
27, yeah.
Ooh, that is just enough.
Ah.
Make sure. I was like, there is it. So yeah, Lieutenant Zach, how do you want to kill this one? There are
gonna-
like pieces of the other displacer beast in a crater next to you.
I'm gonna like cut it through the head and then kick it into the crater with the other one and say, "Boom! You looking for this?" I had to put in my weekly Don Cheadle quote.
Don Cheadle sponsor us
Weekly
already.
Don Cheadle quote.
It's like that Twitter account that's like the same picture of Don Cheadle every day.
Yeah, Don Cheadle word of the day.
Cheadle word of the day. That's
only,
right.
The
Yeah.
only Twitter account worth following. I'd like to shout out Don Cheadle word of the day.
It's a great Twitter account. It's just like this. It hasn't posted
a
for a
really,
long
like,
time.
Just like a really like awkward, sad looking picture of Don Cheadle, and then just like the word underneath it is like desolation.
Yeah, it's like this. This is the Don Cheadle word of the day. End. Yeah, disaster. Here's the page. They haven't posted in a long time.
What?
They haven't posted in a long time. Affiliated with Don Cheadle.
And
I think the account got acknowledged by Don Cheadle, and they haven't posted since. That was like the end
Wow.
stage.
Incredible,
they reached their
incredible.
goal.
Just
There
went
was
out like
only one
that.
person,
Yeah.
and it's Don Cheadle.
What if,
Incredible.
yeah, if that was Don Cheadle the whole time?
Phase.
Comedy gold.
That'd have been- That's literally comedy gold.
It was Don Cheadle the whole time.
I
Like some
love
sort
this.
of fucking Scooby-Doo villain.
I love it. I love it.
And
Okay.
then I still have some movement left because I used the 10 to flank it, so I have 20 left.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use that last 20 to get closer to the group.
Okay. Sure. Do it.
But
I see it every time. It just does this circle thing. It's
All right. This displacer beast is going to use its 40 movement to run up and attack Lieutenant Zack twice with its tentacles.
Oh, you bitch.
15 and 14. Those
neither of them hit.
you managed to
Nerd.
leap over the two. And then yeah, it's stuck there. That's as far as it can move.
I picture like a in like the first Spider-Man when there's like the two goblin boomerang things
Yeah.
flying at Spider-Man in the burning building, and he does like weird like close jump thing to dodge both of them.
Incredible. All right. So yeah, it misses. This displacer beast is terrified. It saw its brethren get obliterated, and so it's going to run away. As far it'll be off the map. Are you guys planning on chasing this one, or are you going
Yeah.
to? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna have it move this way then. And action and dash. Can you run faster than 40 feet, Malad?
If I dash, I can get there in 70, which is what with my thing. Yeah.
Action and dash. Its movement is 40, so if it uses its action to dash, it'll run faster.
I
than
have
you.
40 movement as well.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah. I can keep up with this bitch. How well can it run once I blind it?
We'll find out.
Yeah, that's what.
This one is banished.
Just banished.
Just chilling in a mirror dimension. All right, Petra,
yeah,
you're up.
this GIF. That's what I picture.
Fantastic
That's
news.
dodge as.
Right.
15 and
I got 2-2.
those both hit. Yeah, even with disadvantage, you're able to cleave into it.
Nice.
So that's an additional
Boy, that
1 damage.
feat really.
It's a fighting style.
2 damage, I think.
It's very
fighting
useful.
style.
Yeah. Is it a fighting style or a feat?
It's
not a
it's
feat.
both. It's both.
Oh yeah.
No.
You can get it as a fighting style, but if you can't because of your class, you can get the feat.
Ah.
Great weapon. So
Yeah.
great weapon fighting is the fighting style,
Oh, Great Weapon
Yeah.
Master
and
is
then
the
great
sharpshooter
weapon
for
master is
melee.
the sharpshooter
Yeah,
for
that's right.
melees. Yep.
Yeah.
The
That's
one
why
that
there's
lets
also
you
a feat
Yeah.
deal 10 additional damage
one.
Yeah.
for
At a
the
minus
price of
10 roll.
disadvantage, essentially.
-5, yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, fucking why
Well,
not? I
what's
guess
the
I'll smite. I guess there's no reason not to at this point. Only-
Might as well.
Just for
Yeah.
fun. Oh,
Yeah.
here I go killing again.
Oh, here I go.
Reroll the 2.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
that's
all right.
another
So can you add
18
that for
damage.
me? So how much is the total on
So
that?
that's so.
So that's 18 from
6.
smite.
All
And then how much is
then
the rest?
11 plus 8 plus 5. So 19, 24 plus
32?
18.
So another 32 damage.
No, it's 24 plus 18.
Oh, 42.
That's from the. I already did the smite, so it's what was it without the smite?
It was 20.
24.
Yeah, 24.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking that hurts a lot. And its evasion has dropped now too. Or its thing has dropped. It's in a lot of pain.
You could just jump us and get away
Unsheetle,
with
unsheetle word of the day.
And
All right, with that, Crete, one of the beasts is gone. The other one is hurt. The other one is running away. What are you doing?
So this one's gonna die. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to.
It's gonna be like on your left. Just
Yeah, honestly, that.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a valid point. Petra's gonna be like, leave this one for me.
Yeah, you can handle that
He's like-
one.
to the tally, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'll ask after the combat actually.
Okay. How damaged is this one?
Almost full health.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna run and do my dash. So that's 70 feet. So that I'm within range to get an opportunity.
Imagine a
attack.
Minotaur just fucking moving
Within
70
6
feet in
seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's faster than 10 feet a second. That's
Yeah.
incredible speed.
Hang on, I have the perfect image.
I'm gonna bonus action try to blind this and then be within range to get opportunity attack if it tries to run away.
All right, so you're
Lockwood. Yes.
it's gonna make a con save.
Yeah.
It saves.
Fuck. Yeah, then I'm just there to. I'm like looking down. You know what? Actually, I have 10 more feet. I want to like come over here.
Oh my god.
Just fucking imagine this.
Yeah.
Just-
Just stay. Yeah, it's
Instant
that.
transmission, like ultra instinct.
One of the best pictures of all time, by the way.
Yeah.
George
Yeah.
Lucas jumping at a light speed in front of him.
He's doing what do we call it from the ninth one, the like light speed hopping or whatever the fuck.
Light
Yeah.
skipping or whatever.
light
Light speed
skipping,
skipping.
yeah.
No.
The like thing that was just
the
the
worst thing.
one of the many things they made up for the series for
like,
no
The thing
reason.
that they
Shot
say
for
is
shot.
literally impossible in the rest of Star Wars.
The shot for shot Guardians of the Galaxy 2 remake.
True.
Like it's
Yeah.
straight up the
JJ,
portal
bro.
jumping
Yep.
scene from that movie.
Yeah.
God
Yep.
damn it.
All right, Crete, you're there.
Yeah.
Thank
it's my
you. What are you
turn.
doing?
What am I doing?
Yep.
Let's see.
There's
How
one.
big
The,
kill
you
this
saw
one?
the one gone.
I don't have to break concentration to cast a spell, right?
As long as it
Yeah, this
isn't
one.
a concentration spell.
Okay.
Leave that one for Petra. The sword needs to be quenched.
The sword
Yeah,
needs.
help me kill this one that's trying to run away because it's afraid.
Alright. Can I blind? How far away is that?
It's about 70 feet, I think, from where you are.
You can
Okay.
move 30
60 feet.
60
It's
feet?
exactly 60 feet away.
Maybe I can blind.
It's
You're
already
gonna
oh, no,
blind
it's not
this
blind.
deafness it.
Yeah. Do I have the distance spell? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna distance spell blind.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes.
You could probably also just move up, but yeah.
That's more fun.
Nah,
And it's a what kind of
yes,
save for
fun.
blindness deafness?
Fucking Constitution save.
Okay. Rolls an 11, so it's you're blinding it. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Going in where I
Just
failed.
make it like run into a tree or something.
Okay. Put a little
Can-
eye next to it.
Can it
Awesome.
disengage if it's blind?
I mean, yes. But your attacks against it have advantage.
Okay.
With that, do you have a bonus action or any movement, or are you staying put?
I'll stay put.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I'll move right here.
Oh, okay.
That's a value move.
With that,
Agreed.
Timothy, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna Dissonant Whispers this one.
This one?
Mhm.
All right.
Oh.
And it's
How bad is it looking?
it is I'll say it's bloodied because it's like it's right on bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, I'll Dissonant Whispers that one.
And it's a wisdom save, is that right?
It is, I believe that's correct. Yeah, it's a wisdom save. That fails.
Uh-oh.
So it's gonna be like a cacophony of whispers, like Don Cheadle word of the day, pestilence.
Let's roll the damage. I love this shit.
Critical damage to that one.
Is that going to be all of your theming now? Is Don Cheadle?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's my
Yeah,
next one
that
shot
is
character is just Don Cheadle,
Terrible
the
damage roll for 6
the-
damage.
the
Oh,
Grim
no.
Reaper. It takes half, but it has to run.
Mhm.
All right, so let's see if it survives running. I'm just gonna put it
let's
right here.
this opportunity.
Go for it, Ricky.
All
Give
right.
me your opportunity attack. Dun dun dun
Oh wait,
dun
I'll
dun
check
dun.
smite this time, so I don't have to roll the dice by it.
You
So
have a bardic as well if you miss.
It is not an advantage, but do you if you would okay, yeah, that hits now.
Yeah,
Oh, that is a
it's
terrible
unnatural.
damage roll, but
Mm,
you can
I
reroll
can
both
reroll
of
both of
those.
Both of those.
Yeah,
What
you
is it?
reroll.
D6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D6.
2d6.
Mm.
Oh, much
value.
better. It's such a
Isn't
good.
it?
Plus 4 for each. So
Also, it
that's
has to
8
make
more.
a con save since you used the thing on an attack roll.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, for
that's
the thunder.
9 plus what is the total damage? Can you just
So
Uh,
be a good little
plus
player?
11,
20 damage.
That's 20.
Or no, 20 plus 6.
It's
or
5.
so 25.
Mhm.
25 points
Yes.
of damage.
Plus, it has to
Uh,
make a con save or take 4 more, I guess.
That
It
fails.
also takes 4 more.
Why is it
That's
4?
also halved. Because it's halved, right? From the inspiration roll? It's thunder damage.
Oh, well, it's only. It says. So it says. If it is
It had to make a
subjected.
save.
It's save for half damage. It instead takes no damage, but it's not anything about save or fucked.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Is it half damage on a success or is it not?
No, it's not.
Okay, so in this case, I don't think it matters.
Oh, okay.
And so wait, how much is it? So it's 8 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so low. Not quite.
All right, Zach.
Oh, and
you.
one got away.
We got.
All right.
Zach, it's up to you.
Okay.
Does it keep wanting to run away, or is it just that turn?
It's just that turn, but I think at this point,
This one,
Mhm.
I'm gonna steady aim. Crap, where'd my character sheet go? Okay. Boom.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
is that
18
enough?
plus
Wilson?
19.
What's the damage total on that?
Fuck. 10,
I don't think so.
29,
47,
47. That's 47 damage.
Not quite. No, it had 7 health.
Fucking obliterates it.
Bye-bye.
By the way, I fully intend on collecting this meat to take to the village.
To take to the village.
Yeah.
Just like, we brought you this
Here's
flesh.
an offering.
Eat of my flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, can I like shoot its head like clean off?
Clean off.
Yeah.
It's gone. Yeah, it's there. It's the amount of carnage that you've caused to these native creatures.
in the dust, masked by the leaves and the light, you see like a visage of just Don Cheadle nodding proudly.
No, it's like in the sunlight above, as the
Yeah.
sunlight filters through the trees.
Oh, wait, I have
Uh,
the perfect image
Try
for
to
this
run,
too.
bitch.
Yeah, the
Uh,
cheetle nods.
Yeah, it's gonna
The
use
cheetle
its
is
action and
pleased.
dash to try
You
and
go-
run. So you can take your opportunity attack if you'd like. It does have its evasion up, so it's gonna be straight roll.
All right.
Um,
I have a bardic, so
Sure, yeah. Just roll the. 'Cause
Map.
it'll be off the map.
would bardic? Could I still make that with bardic?
Rules is written, and not one auto misses,
Wow.
regardless of the roll. It's the only skill check that fails, even on a nat one, or it's the only skill check that auto fails on a nat
Alright.
one. So.
That's
Here we
annoying.
go.
All
It's
right.
it's this what we've
Yeah,
done.
I
Cheetle.
love this image. I love this image. I love that image so much.
What's up, regular size man?
I love that. I have a dream.
All right. Well,
So yeah,
fuck.
you chop down a tree like fucking Paul Bunyan, and yeah, it runs away. Unless you want to try and chase it, in which case we'll go into a chase.
Need a bigger map.
Well, I'm just gonna jump into like chase rules for if you're gonna try and chase after it like Tarzan.
Well, it's blind. How far can it get? Or do I have advantage actually? Because no, wait, that's what made it a straight roll, right?
Oh, also, yeah, because it
Okay,
had
never
its
mind.
displacement came back up.
Yeah.
So it's blinded
You know,
until
we
the
can
end of
just
its.
let it go. We can just let it go.
Yeah, fine.
Is that until the end of its turn or the end of your turn? So are you gonna let it go or
How long
not?
is blindness?
Yeah,
How
I'll
long
just
is
let
blindness?
it go.
It's blindness. That's right. He's blinded as the spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
run away. It's gonna. You see it like smashing into a couple of trees as it runs.
Dies from the
Um,
impact.
Yeah, that's
It
not.
has 78
so much
health. It's
brain
got
trauma.
78 health. So, no, it won't. Unless it falls off a very tall cliff. Oh wait, Kyle,
What?
is blindness, deafness, concentration?
Don't think so. Is it?
Can you
Is
check
that
for
a
me?
tag?
It's not.
Okay,
Oh,
Interesting.
very nice.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is still the matter of the one that was banished.
Yeah.
That's gonna come
Alright,
back in a few.
everyone circle up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming my rage wears off, but I won't do. You know what?
can
I'll do
rage
another.
again.
I'll rage again. Let me see what I get. Hang on.
Oh god.
We can just move away and let it
7.
live in peace as it comes back.
Where's my wild surge?
Yeah, we gotta kill it. We have to finish what we started.
Let me
I
kill
have
it.
difficult
Flowers and
terrain, so it's harder
vines.
for it to run away.
Very cool.
Alright, great. Yeah, I think we're all gonna prepare like an attack or like a turn. So the moment it comes up, we all just do our turns at the same time.
All right, everyone,
Interesting.
prepare your turns to have it.
Let Petra strike the killing blow.
You can certainly try.
I'll
So
give,
is, are
I'll
you gonna
give
drop
Petra
concentration,
another.
Kyle?
It's
What?
still full health too.
It is full health. It has taken no damage.
I'll give Petra another bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I want to
Alright.
do 2 attacks.
So yeah, we're just gonna theater the mind this as it back to existence, and it lands like ready to fight, and it looks and it's just
Row.
Petra. Or how are you guys doing this?
All right,
So you
I'll
want-
go last. I'll go last if needed. So
Okay, so do you want to just have Petra go when it's taking a bunch of damage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
think I'll go first, and we probably don't need like big spells on it, do we?
yeah,
Probably not.
So, well, I'll go first, then probably, Zach.
we can like surround it, and then if needed, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers, and you'll all get opportunities.
Yeah,
Incredible. All right,
yeah,
so
we'll
it
do
comes
that.
back.
Yeah.
We'll have
So, yeah,
to
let's
do
just-
that.
Just like move it there. So we're
Sure,
all
So
sure.
we're all around it.
Sure.
You fucking
Guys
shit.
surrounded. All right, so
Piece of
attack.
shit. You fucking ass bitch. Get ready to get fucked. I'm gonna do my 2 attacks. They're reckless.
it.
I don't care. This is giving me advantage.
You just imagine we each have like a sack of nickels and we just keep beating it.
yeah.
You
That
can reroll
first
that
one, I
first
can
one, right?
re-roll that attack. Yeah. Was
the
that
damage?
a D8, a D10?
D10, yeah, is your battle axe.
Oh fuck,
That's
that's,
what I want.
worse. That's
Get
worse.
fucked, idiot.
Oh no. Okay, so that is.
You thought you could get more
21.
damage out of
No-
me?
Yeah,
No.
21.
21.
Yeah.
A lot of damage. It's pretty good.
Could be better, but yeah.
All right, Spanky.
Should I even blind it? I have color spray.
Sure, use color. You have fun
I'm
with
gonna
it.
color spray. Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Is this your
Nice.
coming out moment, Spanky? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna come on him with color.
Yes.
oh no.
Finally, a quote
Do
I
it.
can agree to.
On his detailed pussy.
No. I told you.
You
have to ban that.
That's a 15-foot cone. Wait,
Oh, God.
that's gonna hit us.
Yeah, we're all
It's
gonna get
Yeah,
sprayed.
it's the
Oh.
range is a 15-foot cone.
I didn't read that. My bad.
Hit blind.
Ah!
He didn't read this. He's been legs for a while, and he just. Ah!
He
Yeah,
hasn't
let's not do
jacked
that.
off in a
Let's
bit,
not.
so now it's just color spray.
Everywhere.
It's just raging color spray.
Well, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's
Yeah,
not
it's
do
gonna-
that.
If you have a careful spell, I don't think we get affected.
He
Really,
doesn't
I don't have that.
Ah,
No,
damn.
I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Firebolt. Yes.
So yeah, you should
Oh.
back away from it so that it's
Okay.
not disadvantage.
Oh yes. Yeah, I'm gonna stand like back here.
Is there any
And
And
reason
then
we
come
would have
around it.
No.
Yeah, then come back in so you can stab it if it runs away.
Little dagger.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll the attack.
Oh yeah, right. You have to roll.
In a while.
The go.
Misses. No, you only get to fire once.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
that
thought you
second
would
one
go.
wouldn't even matter.
Jesus, neither of them hit.
Seriously? Fuck.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
It's an 11. You rolled an
Man.
11. It's like you
Such bullshit.
can't.
Plus 7. You rolled a
Plus
4.
7.
What?
You only have 13 AC.
Come on. Man. Wait, don't I have
Do you have a-
advantage?
Do you have
Why
a,
would you have advantage?
Because surprise.
No, that's not how the,
What?
do you have a
that's not how the
bardic?
force works.
I don't know. I don't play this game.
Do I get a surprise round? Why would you get a surprise round? Surprise!
All right.
Do you have a bardic?
Does Timothy? Do you want to do
doesn't
something, or
have
do you want to hold Dissonant Whispers?
I'm gonna hold my whispers.
Okay. All right, Zach, you're up. Advantage, sneak attack, frostbrand,
Stabbing in its.
Yeah.
rubber goose.
Yeah.
What's the?
Oh, that
Just-
just hits.
That does just hit. How much is the total on that? That is 26. Okay, it is at 38 health.
Okay.
You got this, Petra.
Petra, you're up. What are you doing?
Alright.
You get 2 attacks. Just
At
Stop.
advantage.
18.
Okay.
That's,
Oh
that's
god.
32.
That's double 8. That is almost max damage on that. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Okay, that's one.
1.
Two.
All right,
25,
Petra. As it
11.
appears,
Uh,
it looks around frantically, and you just start beating it like the bar scene from the end of Shaun of the Dead, where they're like punching the one zombie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they like pass it back and forth.
Petra like smashes it into the dirt with the first hit, and it like turns onto its back, like clawing in the air, and you just drive the sword of Knossos down into its chest, and it disintegrates like it was Thanos snapped. And you can see its soul absorbed into the sword of Knossos as it
And then the
perishes.
sword burps out in a little cloud and says, in the cloud it says 2.
You can see, I'll say you can see that on the sword itself, just this is going to be a new flavor thing. You just noticed that the sword, if you look closely, there are like notches on the sword and 2 of them have
Breath?
since become golden since you realized that this was your task.
Hmm.
So like little on one side of the sword. Yeah.
So what happens if you just like slaughter a bunch of chickens?
I'm going to let you know that in order for this to work, the creature has to have an alignment. So unaligned creatures, this will not work on.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So displacer beasts are lawful evil. Fun fact.
Got it.
I don't know why they're lawful, but
Like,
I know why they're evil. They are
neutral
fey
evil.
creatures. So
Do undead have alignment?
alignments.
yes, but I would argue that
Planning future murders.
some of them don't have souls.
Right.
So I would say that like zombies and skeletons are just animated like bodies, but like ghouls and like liches have souls still. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'll probably do it on like a slightly case by case basis, whether something has a soul or not. But general rule will be if it has an alignment, then it has a soul.
Okay.
So you can't just slaughter a bunch of chickens, right? There's like the classic bag of rats, like for certain classes, if you kill something, you get 10 hit points, and so like the fiend warlock gets charisma modifier temporary hit points when it kills a creature. So you just carry a bag of rats and kill one every time your temp hit points fall below a certain point.
That's like Long of the Way Death. Or
Way of the Long
Death.
Death.
Did I
Long
just
of the
fucking-
Way
Long of the
Death.
Wow.
And do they have a thing with?
They do, yeah. It's like if you kill a creature, you get back health. So that's the same thing. It was like having a bag of like mice and then just like crunching one to get some health back.
Do I not have Way of the Long Death? Interesting.
I don't think so. I didn't see it when I was playing Gimgam.
It's on
That
some
was-
like random ass.
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Which
on, like,
thing is it on? Because I have a
uh,
bunch of really random. I have Ascendant Dragon. I have Astral
It's
Self.
on
Oh, it's in
Sword Coast
Skag.
Adventure. Yeah.
I know why.
yeah,
That's why.
Skag.
Because Skag, get this, has all of the worst subclasses in the game. Actually,
Ah.
every single one that is
When you reduce
like,
a creature within 5 feet of you to 0 hit points, any creature, you gain temporary hit points equal to your wisdom modifier plus your monk level.
wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
So you just hit something twice, reach into your bag as your object interaction, unarmed strike.
Just
like a rat, and you just get like by level 5, you're getting 10 temp HP around. Yeah.
If you max your
Yeah.
wisdom, you're just ridiculously tanky for no reason.
That was the original subclass I was going to go with Gimgen, but I didn't see it, so I went with Open Palm.
Well, you're ridiculously tanky. Mastery of Death, beginning at 11th level, when you're reduced to 0 hit points, you can use 1 key point, no action required, to have 1 hit point instead.
Yep.
It's incredible. Yeah, I know.
It's
That's
cool.
you do like Shadow Sword. If you really want to do it, you do like Long Death Monk, Shadow Sorcerer,
Yeah.
Death Ward,
Yeah.
and Half Orc, and you can just never die.
Yeah.
You can get dropped to 0 like 6 times. Pretty crazy.
Per short rest. Per
mhm.
short rest.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, this so I posted I did a Reddit post for the polymorph thing,
Right.
and I got downvoted for it. Fucking
Damn.
Redditors.
Redditors.
Cringe.
No, there are high level spells that made to make things like Ivory, and even those have prescribed durations and limitations on the use of the item. When you're polymorphing, you're turning into the new form. Everything that is present in the new form is present until the spell ends.
That's fair.
Plus, there's no way to get a full tusk off an elephant without it dropping to 0 hit points. It's a bloody, harmful mess, even when sedated. It's a growing tooth in the animal, just massive. So
I've definitely seen elephants in India that have their tusks just like cut off at the, not at the root, but like, I'm gonna
like halfway.
like halfway cut off. I guess they're thinking like remove the full tusk at the root.
That's
true. You can't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
that's fair.
no. I mean, I gave
That's
you an
fair.
offer of
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to the plane of elephants, so
Yep. Yeah.
We have our option.
that I made up. because
Yeah, well,
I thought it
unfortunately,
was
it seems like
entertaining.
you might have to slay an elephant for you to get this,
Mm.
which is
That's fine.
that's fine.
Hey,
All
well,
right, then it's fine. Do
Yeah.
elephants have alignments?
No, they're
Again,
most beasts are
planning future
unaligned,
murders.
They're very intelligent animals.
but they don't have an
Premeditated-
alignment.
Premeditated elephant murders.
Premeditated.
No.
Good band name. Good band name.
Premeditated
Premeditated.
elephant murders.
Yeah.
That's too long. What
That's
is that?
So
PEM.
PEM. PEM.
Mm.
It's like
It's like
you're
an
a-
REM.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
Sounds like a
much more.
drug.
It's like a heavy metal REM
Yeah,
cover band.
Definitely heavy metal. Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Heavy metal.
What does
Premeditated.
REM stand for? Remeditated elephant murders.
Premeditated elephant murders. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I pick up all the meat and like I kind of like gather it up as like
What does it stand
like
for?
a-
Radio? No.
an offering.
So you're gonna try and
Ow.
skin these creatures, or like
yeah, well,
take the meat off of them?
Yeah, I get like my cook's utensils out, and then
Okay.
yeah,
Of them.
yeah,
So yeah, do you want to make what kind of check do you want to make to remove the
I was thinking
stuff? I was thinking like nature or survival would
I would
probably
s-
be good ones.
I
I think
was-
cook's tools would also be good.
Yeah, I was gonna do my cook's utensils and
Like a dexterity cook's tools.
yeah, probably
or-
Dex or Con.
Con
if-
wouldn't make sense
I mean,
for to remove things from other things.
to get like a good piece, like a healthy piece.
Why would that be con?
I mean, I know my health pretty well.
What?
It would be dex. It would be dex probably.
Do
It would be
dex?
dex
Alright.
or like intelligence,
I'll do
or it'd be a
Dex.
nature check. If you guys want to do like, if
Uh.
multiple of you want to roll and try, if you're doing this, 12.
What
Is
dex
anyone up?
save?
No, it would be like to try and remove like either a nature or survival check, probably to remove the flesh from the displacer beasts. If you don't want to just carry them back, you guys could also. I don't know how much does a
Yep.
like a
my God.
tiger weight. So an adult tiger weighs between a male adult tiger weighs between 200 and 600 pounds, which is a
Whoa.
huge range.
No.
So I'm just gonna take
600 pounds.
660 pounds. This is what Wikipedia says. Yep.
Those are
Tiger?
like the fat
Tigers.
ones.
I know. That's
Jesus.
crazy. They can grow to be their size.
400 pounds like adds up. That makes sense to me. 600 pounds.
This says
That's crazy.
males can grow up to 154 inches, which is like 11 feet long.
Yeah.
And weigh between 90 and 300 kilograms, or 200 and 660 pounds.
Damn, Tony the Tiger
You see.
bulks.
Yeah.
He is a big tiger.
11 feet long. Tigers are huge.
Yeah, tigers can get really big. They generally don't get that big because it requires a lot of there's like differences in climate and available prey. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, you'd probably be able to
that's-
carry. What's your carrying
That's
capacity?
That's nose
It's
to
high.
tip of tail.
Is that
Okay,
nose to
it counts
tip
the
of tail?
Yeah, it counts the
Okay.
tail. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
So that's still.
It's
How
still
long is
huge.
the tail?
Not that long, like 2 feet.
So still
So it's
9
only like
feet
10 feet,
long.
9, 10
9,
feet,
10
yeah.
feet long. Wow. And they have yeah, so you could probably carry. I mean, I'm just gonna round to 300 pounds because they're big. These are like pretty big creatures. You could probably bring them to just like if you just wanted to carry them, you could probably carry about 2. I don't know how much your carrying capacity is.
It's fairly high. Hang on, I think
15 times your strength score.
I don't. Do you have
I
powerful
have
build
written down.
too?
No, I
They-
do not.
Minotaurs don't somehow.
Don't.
That's really weird.
600 is my carrying capacity.
600 is your carrying
I
capacity.
can
Yeah.
double that with enhanced ability.
Yeah.
For how long? Don't you also
an
have
hour, I think?
polymorph still?
Yeah, I do.
So you could polymorph into like a mammoth or an
I could
elephant.
also
a
Mhm.
I
mammoth
could
is
also just animate one of the corpses. And we could
That'd be
It
so
carries
on
all.
it.
It's
Yeah.
T-posing and it's carrying all the other ones.
You know what I'm doing that? I'm animating the corpse.
Yeah,
Might be
I
the
stopped
most-
cutting it up and I put them all. I stack them all on.
I picture
gonna
like
animate
the Left 4 Dead or the not Left 4 Dead, the Red Dead Redemption, very different.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
The Red Dead like
bounties.
skinning reaction, like
Oh,
yeah.
the hunting
Left
animation.
for
Red
Dead,
Dead.
Redemption.
Left
Left-
Red,
left for red.
Redemption.
Left for Red Dead Redemption.
2.
Left on red.
Left on
on
Red
Red
Redemption.
Redemption.
Red Redemption.
There is no redemption from that. I'm sorry.
True.
Okay, so yeah, you animate the fucking corpse. And it's just, I picture it just like walking with you. This is so horrifying. And yeah, I'll also let you know that by the time you are done kind of clearing the area and deciding how you're going to do this, are you guys going to do you guys want to take a short rest before you forge on, or do you want to,
Are we? How close is the place?
I'll say you are probably,
I think
Short
I'll
rest.
probably just toss Mass Cure Wounds on us, and then we can.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I'm
I want
good.
spell
Plus, I have
slots.
second wind if I want to get some health back.
I want spell slots.
We can get the spell slots after we get to the village.
I have one
Yeah.
spell slot.
That's good enough.
Alright,
All right,
fine.
if you really want a short
You-
rest,
you
let's do a
said-
short rest.
You
it's 10
said
minutes.
Yeah.
it. You said it.
Uh,
Alright,
Alright,
that's
let-
fine. I'm
yeah,
fine
if
with
we're
it.
close enough, we should just probably go to the village and maybe see
So
if we
yeah,
can stay there.
you're
for the
probably
night.
you're probably about what is that? Oh I'm dumb. Probably about an hour from the village at this point, based on the scouting that Ringowl was doing.
All right, everyone gets 20 healing.
That's
Nice.
Yeah, I'm full. I only lost 4 hit points.
Gather round
I'm also
children.
almost full.
That
Almost
was
full.
a good cure wounds. That's not even that good of a cure wounds roll. I thought that was better. But you're
No,
just
Mass Cure Wounds
Oh.
is very good.
Mass Cure Wounds
yeah,
is
Mass
just
Cure
good.
Wounds.
It is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
That's
No.
true.
Okay. So yeah, you guys do Mass Cure Wounds. You're taking a rest or no?
No, I think we're just forging on till we get
Mhm.
there.
So yeah, you actually don't even make it all the way to the village before you begin to hear voices coming towards you. Like it seems to be voices in common. Like, what the hell was that? I heard a explosion, and you can see. You begin to see a couple of figures through the trees ahead of you, each armed with like a hunting bow. Some of them with spears. What do you guys want to do? Would you guys like to be stealthy or approach them, or you do have a animated
Yeah,
Displacer
I think
Beast
probably don't want to be
corpse.
stealthy.
I think we approach them. They
I'll
would need no harm, right?
I'll do the point man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can put bolstering magic on
Yeah,
us. By
I'll
the
be
way.
with you because I'm like humanoid.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
be you and me.
I'm gonna
We'll
put
front man it.
bolstering magic on both of you, so you guys can add a D3 to your ability checks.
Ah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll like kind of like walk out and be like, greetings, fellow islanders. Top of the morn to you.
I'll pop out and be like, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Huh, let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Sing and sing.
Immediately
Like,
get in. Immediately get in.
all right.
And then like the pile of corpse of the displacer beast can like float. Imagine like a centered Wes Anderson shot on us, and they just kind of float in like a perfect horizontal line behind.
Exactly.
I'm assuming like it's behind me, so I'm trying to like kind of cover up
Scoot
or
away.
like show it off like as a gift.
Yeah.
Does it? What's your thing's AC? Is it higher
What
than
thing's
12?
AC?
You're
It's higher than
you're
12.
it's higher than 12. Yeah, you see one of the villagers like sees this like horrific mass of flesh because some of them weren't whole corpses. They were like blown apart.
Yeah.
There's just like a pile of limbs.
Jesus Christ.
They just loosen it, and it just whizzes past it. Like, and you see one of the others like, calm down.
Whoa! This here is a bequeathment that we bequeath unto you.
Bequeath.
James, what does bequeath mean?
A gift. Moron.
Yes.
I thought bequeath
This
was
is
when you
This
died.
is a present from us to you.
I thought
It's
bequeath
meat.
was when you died.
We come and we mean to speak of peace and opportunity with thee.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
Perhaps opportunity to get off of this horrific island.
Yeah.
Or at least make it safer for you if you like
Yeah.
living here.
Yeah.
They're kind of like stunned, like reasonably so. They just saw an elephant man and, with a pile of displacer beast corpses. It's gonna take him a minute to like get their jaw off the floor and like
I wouldn't even have the sword out.
they're just kind of like looking
I'll just
between
leave
each other like well I mean
I would give it.
they're just in utter fear but they eventually like I mean I guess anyone's welcome at the at the village.
Great.
And so
You wanna
yeah
end
what what'd you say?
You want to end there?
Yeah, sure. That's a good point. They just very slowly and awkwardly begin escorting you to the village, and the camera pans up into the sunset
Mhm.
over the mountain.
And then you get the theme song.
And we'll do I'll do a quick cutscene because I had one prepared for a dream sequence, and you guys didn't sleep. Crete. Well, I'll say. Well, this is not in Crete's dream right now, but the camera pans up, and you can see in the clouds the giantess Milrala practices her forms with her greatsword, and thunder strikes out from her blade as she slams it into the top of a cloud. And so yeah, we're gonna end it there. Let's do stars and wishes.
Could you type her name in real quick?
It's Milrala. Milrala. Milrala, the giantess. I realize you haven't heard that name yet, but
Nah.
you've heard it now. Because the DM forgot that you hadn't heard that name yet.
Yeah.
Also because you would have learned it in the dream sequence today anyways, but it's fine. So let's just do, I'm gonna go just from bottom to top today because I don't want to do rollies. Samir,
Rollies.
a star, and do you want to do rollies?
Yeah, let's do rollies.
Yeah, let's
Do it.
roll.
Roll
D-
a D1000, and then we'll roll a D, whatever the result is.
A D1000. Okay, a D861.
All right.
This is a really weird way to do rollies.
Yeah.
But it will be.
We all rolled really low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the highest
Yeah.
roll was. This is a Ricky roll right here.
True.
Rick rolled.
A Rick roll, yeah.
Rick
You know what's
roll.
funny? So there's a channel called D&D Optimized, and their next build that they just did the trailer for is a Will Wheaton build, and it's basically if you roll really poorly, do this build. It's like the magic missile evoker builds, but better. let's start at the high side. So Milad, a star and a wish.
Oh, am I the highest? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, with a 373 apparently.
Damn. All right. Star. I do like that we didn't just go guns blazing this time. We kind of like scoped it out and kind of actually negotiated. Not quite sure where that's going, but I'm here for it. In fact, that's probably my wish. I'd like to see like how this relationship develops as we meet Morkoth. And see if that like complicates things.
True.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kyle, a star and a wish. Welcome back.
Thanks. Did Milad give a wish? I just
Yeah.
said star.
Yeah, the wish was to see this how this relationship develops between the Mind Flayer or the Alhoon and the
Oh,
Morkoth.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought a wish was like something you wished was better.
It's something you would like to see in a future session.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let's see. A star. I liked I didn't really catch everything in the beginning, but I think I heard something about like two like opposing dark entities or something like that. I think it's a cool idea. A wish. I guess it'd be cool to do some more like role playing, but in more of a like a discussion context as opposed to combat next time. I'm sure there's a lot of I just haven't gotten it because I haven't been around, but we'll see.
Cool. I think it's it's Ricky now.
Alright, Star. I also like that we didn't immediately kill the Mind Flayer. I think that, given the opportunity, Petra would prefer to murder them. Because sword. But, I think it's good that we're able to, like, get through some of these, like, larger potential combat encounters peacefully.
Sure.
And then, my wish is that next time we do get one of these crazy encounters, because I'm looking for some sauce. Been a bit since we've gotten a crazy,
Yeah.
Well, the last time that happened, you almost all died. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this one will not be a. I think this one will not be a TPK encounter.
Yes, I'm
But
looking
we'll
for
find out. It'll be good.
the N one.
I like the Morkoth. I think it's a cool monster. It's actually one of the few monsters that I like as written in the monster manual, or it's in Volos, I think. But yeah, it's a cool monster. It has cool stuff. So
Yeah, maybe we'll fight that next time.
maybe you will. So yeah, that is cool. Blah, 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 blah. It is now Samir.
Okay. A star. I did like starting to use my magic ability bonus action on my short bow. Wish it didn't fail the very first time I used it.
Yeah, not one. That was so sad.
Yeah. That and I like to see the rest of the island. It's going to be interesting. The other 2/3 of it.
Sure. You've arrived at one of the or kind of one of the thirds of it. I guess it's
I think we're kind
three parts, and then also the like giant ruins, which are kind of a fourth part. But it's a 3.5. We'll say it.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons.
That is 3.5. This
That's
I
not
think
for
this
fun.
adventure is the Red-Handed Doom is a 3.5 adventure. I think.
Yeah.
I might be incorrect.
incorrect.
All right. And I think that gives us
I think it's Japanese next.
Jimothy J. Jarnum. Jimbo. You're a duck all the way from the first one.
Hey, Vsauce.
I wish
Trains.
You didn't go to the train place.
Yeah, trains as always. Just a
Like,
sort of
I just-
a recurring wish.
Well, so you need to be blatantly obvious about it. Just put a
Yes.
giant sign
I'm
on the arrow that says train.
You
We
listen
will
to the sky.
go.
I promise you, there is a train on this island. I
Okay.
promise you, there is a
Okay,
train
great.
because you've
Very
bothered
good.
me every session about it. I wake up in cold sweats.
For the last month.
I just like a train, like
Last months.
Trains.
Dungeons and Dragons and
Uh,
Trains, Dungeons and Dragons and Trains, Dungeons and Dragons and Trains.
Star. Well, okay, so Star, I liked the combat encounter quite a bit. I liked the beast sort of having like a blanket defense for magic damage. The
Mhm.
kind of I liked how it let me play a little bit more with being creative with the magic in terms of shutting them down with the
Dissonant
hypnotic
whispers.
pattern, dissonant whispers to like
Yeah.
support.
Yeah.
That was great. Actual wish. Looking forward to the elephant plane.
I was gonna mention
Yeah.
the
That was
elephant plane
great.
is gonna be great.
That's one of those
Yeah.
ideas that just like popped into my head, and I was like, I have to include this. It's too stupid to not include.
Exactly.
And
Alright,
so
I
that is
think
how I run. I need to have about 5% of like ridiculously stupid ideas.
And
I think that's
I
the sweet spot.
think that's it for me.
And then for me, Star, yeah, I thought the combat encounter went pretty smooth. I liked the little mind flayer negotiation. I did prepare a fight for that, but I did like the thing, the negotiation.
It may happen just yet.
Yeah, I think he will be ready, regardless of whether he heard you or not. And then Wish, yeah, I'm also excited for you guys to explore the island. I think the combat went really smooth. I love that you guys know your characters well, which is good. So it's fun when you know your characters well. Right. The Aiel has veiled, so they're ready to kill. Yeah, is there any questions, comments, or concerns before we end the session?
Listen.
Oh, we have to talk about what happens at the end of the Kingsman.
No, not on stream. I'm absolutely not doing this on stream.
Yes, we do. We
Why not?
built it up
Listen
so
to.
much.
No.
Listen to just okay. Anyone who's curious, go and look it
Yeah,
up yourself.
You can
I
look it
don't
up
care.
yourself. I'm not bringing it up on stream.
It's just pain.
Listen,
Brought up like 40 times.
listen to Horse Rotorvator by Coil. Great album.
Ooh.
Oh, all right.
What?
Horse Rotorvator by Coil.
Okay.
It's not on Spotify. You'll have to find it on YouTube. Great album.
Okay.
What is it?
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the Twitch chat. Actually.
Yeah, put
I
it
guess.
there.
Put her
Also,
there.
shout out to White Bat Audio for the sick music.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
always shout out to White Bat Audio. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Milad, I have one thing for you before
No,
you
don't
end
you do
stream,
it, you
actually.
slut.
You know,
You fucking bitch
Horse
fucker, do it.
Drink,
Yeah.
thirsty thirsty whore. Drink for me.
there it is.
Drink
Horse
for my
Rotorvator
channel
by Coil.
points.
All
Great
right.
album.
Good
Fantastic stuff.
Perfect. All right then. I'll be back in a second, but for the chat, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
It's fucking dead, dude. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, all the things are coming up in the corner there. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Ballads. Pretty good session. We had a good fair's way in. Can't wait to see what this thunder Thunder's Decree or whatever it's called. Hang on, let me look at it. Thunderlord's Decree. I really want to succeed and see what that is, because that sounds sick as fuck. Yeah, so a lot to look forward to. I think Kyle may be playing a bit more now, or maybe trying to play a bit more now. I'm not sure, but it was great having him again. And yeah, if you ever want to watch us play more, we play every Monday night at 7:30 or 8 p.m. PST. Yeah, and I also post this to YouTube, so check me out there. I usually timestamp it. And yeah. Next stream is going to be Wednesday at 6 p.m. Don't have confirmation yet. I should probably ask to be sure, but I think I'm playing some more Halo Infinite multiplayer with Jacob and Julie. Jacob seems to be doing fine, I think, and then Julie, I will have to ask, but yeah, that's the next stream. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check me out on YouTube, socials, and Discord. There's a link to all of them right there. Socials and Discord is how I update about what's going on stream, like when I'm going live or when I'm playing. And YouTube, I post videos too. My November stream highlights video I released about a week ago now. That's where I'm going to release this VOD. And yeah, also those highlight videos I cut up and I put on TikTok and Instagram, so you can check those out there. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, also on that link is my merch store, so do with that what you will. I think that's it. Yeah. God damn, I'm gonna go back into that Discord call and hear about the fucking end cred scene of the King's Demand. I'm gonna die. Alright. I think we're gonna call it there. No raid tonight. I think I'm good with no raid tonight. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Have a nice night, everyone. I love you.